Championship. Now this time he is at the forefront as the anchor of the team. He is the MVP of the Grand Finals of MPL Philippines Season 16. Who will win the series, folks?
Hello, hello guys, hello. I'm setting up. Oh yeah.
I think the biggest difference between these two gold laners is that Oheb has a lot more intricacies with the way that he forces trades against their opponent compared to Innocent, who knows how to smother them. I think that's a very big difference with the way that they lane. I would say at a fundamental level, both play nearly, honestly, I say nearly,
yeah, I think,
basically pixel perfect.
I think they're so identical. Whenever I think of Oheb, all I could think of would be him when it comes to the team fights, and this is going beyond the laning you mentioned. Him making a lot of the calls.
Look guys, draft start हुन्छ अब draft.
Just pursue the team fight. And him
But
just
only
being
त हारे त
a
नि.
piece to complete the puzzle of Liquid when
Hello?
against
Onik ले
first part
नि
of
मेरो बा
the team, but
Onik
Innocent
के है
just
Onik
the
है
same.
भाई के
I
भइरहेछ
couldn't
Onik
put the
भाइ
amount of triple kills or maniacs he already
Okay.
has under
ओइ
his
त्यो
belt
मुनिको
already
डिस्कर्डमा
established
चाहिँ आउँछ लबी
in
वाला
MPL Malaysia. So
त्यसमा चाहिँ
I feel like they are just such on a similar wavelength. That's what's gonna make this matchup so interesting.
Team Liquid has decided to go on to
अँ बोले त
facing off SRG on the
Hello?
red, blue, and red
ल
color.
गाइज आइसक्यो यही पनि स्ट्रिम गर्न थाल्छु केटा हो
So much flavor.
I appreciate this in more ways than any of
Let's
you
go, केटा
realize.
let's go.
Fanny and the Kalei are the massive Team Liquid. Is the Juicen and Yuzong, two very strong picks for Team Liquid. Now, the
Yes
question
guys,
is,
SR
long time
is
no
SRG
see.
Full support
Fanny
SRG
of
लाई
Sanji. It was Respect Ban. Sorry, not Fanny. Lo Yi
Yep.
of Sanji. That was Respect Ban by Team Falcons. That's why I got confused. In the first phase after Team Liquid were able to show off with that hero. So Grog gets taken out. I like the respect on Yumes from Team Liquid here. Those are two of his strongest.
ड्राफ्ट रेडी गरौँ न त यहीको भाइ
with Yumes.
Completely agree. I think this is definitely one of the
DC मा ब्लक हानेको मलाई छैन यो ड्राफ्ट के हो रहेछ
ड्राफ्ट रेडी हान्नु त अब
कति टाइम हो तिम्रो
मेरो 33 32 31 30 29 28 27 भयो
ठिक छ ठिक छ भयो ल
ल ब्यान के हाल्नु त
SRG versus TL best of 3 खै यार एकछिन हेरौँ म एमए सेटिङ मिलाउँदैछु अझै
alright ई ब्यान फर्स्ट पिक के ल्यायो त टीएल ले क्लॉड फर्स्ट पिक क्लॉड ओके क्लॉड फर्स्ट पिक है त
ल्यान्सेलट
कस्तो ढिला आएको हिरो
के हिरो किन साउन्ड आइसकेको थियो
त्यही त
Lancelot, the next follow-up coming in from the side of SRG.
Lancelot अर्को के छ
Win rate, rather surprising. I thought it
किड बम्बाले कस्तो खेलेको यार स्पिरिटलाई अघि थत एक्लै क्यारी हान्यो यार किड बम्बाले
Wondering if SRG right now are gonna look at the
SRG
lineup
versus
now.
TLA, that might be most exciting match for M7.
So maybe they
Onyx
can
by
save
side
that
ले.
for later. There's a bit more flexibility.
ओनिङले म्याच डुबाइसक्यो यार के खेल्छ ओनिङ यार बेस्ट अफ 1 मा
Disappoint भइसक्यो अनिकदेखि चाहिँ म
अनि लास्ट डिसअपोइन्ट भइसक्यो यार ओनिङको गेम देखेर थत के खेल्छ ओनिङ मुला एभ्री टाइम मुला
Seems to be a discussion happening on stage right now between the players and our marshals.
यहीको डिले भयो अरे
Any potential
डिलेमा हेरौँ न नि गाइस केटा सँगै मेरोमा हेरौँ न
just
त
yet, we are seeing activity, so
मेरोमा
of course we will
हल्का डिले नै हुन्छ गाइस
once we have it available for you.
No.
Pick comes in
के लिए त सोरा
for SRG. Was
भ्यालेनले ला त यताबाट
with
टिएलले
Valentina.
सोराको लागि
They believe that Valentina is the definite answer to that Sora.
I think if they do decide
अर्को
to go
comfortable हुँ है
Valentina
guys,
on that
going
end,
भयो।
SRG is going to start leaning into something that's a lot more
भ्यालेन्टिना एक्स पनि लिन सक्छ हिल्डा लियो यार जेपीले हिल्डा र भ्यालेन
as well to kind of back the to kind of round it out for now.
Yeah. It's a very
हिल्डा र
aggressive
भ्यालेन है गाइस
duo
हिल्डा र भ्यालेन
that you're gonna see from Liquid. Hilda and the Valentina.
स्यानफोर्डले युजङ पाउँदैन केटा युजङ हेर्नेमा चाहिँ आस मार्दै हुन्छ स्यानफोर्डको युजङ हेर्ने भने
Still is a threat of JP whenever he's on the Hilda.
एभ्री टाइम ब्यान है स्यानफोर्डको युजङ
Yeah, it's become a signature in a way for him. It was one of the picks that he was using during the grand finals of MPLBH season 16 and during MSC as
Sora,
well. He's
Valen,
very disruptive.
भ्यालेन एक्सपी है क्या
His impact may not be seen, but his
लिन सक्छ भ्यालेन एक्स पनि
भ्यालेन एक्सपी स्यामफोर्डले राम्रो खेला र
that they are delivered are going to be kills for his team. SRG
खै
takes
खेल्ला नि अब सेम सोराकै त जस्तो त सोराको अल्डी नि त
Times 100% win rate. So
लुई इन्ट्रेस्टिङ यार लुई यति
that
छिटो
being said, we have a special guest to break down the draft.
Thank you very much to our casters. And with me here right now is Wolf. As you
के
all
भएर
know,
ए
Wolf
यसलाई
is
आउँदैन
an
है कि
analytical
ए
person.
जे नि भनिदिने
Now,
क्या
Wolf, let's make this simple. Based on the first phase of the draft and ban picks, what are your opinions so far?
I like the first pick Claude. We actually predicted it.
को हो draft गर्ने?
The strongest hero in the meta game.
ड्राफ्ट गर्ने भनेर ड्राफ्टको बारेमा भन्ने
Team Liquid gave
यो वुल्फ
the
क्या पहिलाको
Sora
कास्टर के त
was
फिलिपिनाको
countered by the Valentina, and then the Hilda counters
होला नि त
Lancelot. So it's
अलिकति
like Team Liquid has countered all of the heroes of SRG.
So you think SRG...
Yes guys, welcome to the stream, eh? Long time no see.
Not really,
Streaming
because
after a
there's
while.
still 2 picks that they can fix. They also have the last
Live
picks that
आइदिएको
they
नि
can adjust, but I think it's
यो
just
best of 3 हो
the
guys.
first 3 picks. They have the stronger first 3 picks.
If you were on the side of SRG, what
Okay.
would be a very viable pick right now to help with the counters that Team Liquid has just put up?
I want to say Freya actually against the Claude. It might work, but it would be the last pick.
इनोसेन्टले के लाग्दा साँच्चै इनोसेन्ट पनि छ त है गोल्डले न बिर्सिरह्यो
They have the Sora and a catch hero for Yums, maybe a Cho or even a Franco. Actually, I will not be surprised if they pick up Franco.
Franco, something like something of a pick-off for the side of SRG.
right, that's right.
Now, what do you think Team Liquid could do to somewhat
गाइस इनोसेन्टले
solidify
के
their
लेला त
position
इनोसेन्ट
further?
यिनीहरूको यापिङ के सुन्ने क्या थत
Something I will not be surprised if Carl TC goes utility here against
Chao ban,
Lance,
Yums ko है,
maybe,
Chao ban.
and Akai. But I'm excited for a potential Leomord. We have not seen Carl TC play that, but in this particular game against Sora, against Lancelot, it could work.
Yes, Leomord is definitely a hot pick right now.
लिन सक्छ
in
लियोमोड नि
the
स्टिल
top,
ओपन
and
छ
it's
लियोमोड
कार्ल
been
टिसी
from
कार्ल
the
टिसी
side
लियोमोड
of
खेल्दैन
just
फेडरिन खेल्छ
banned on the
फ्रेडरिन पनि
hero
अति छ
for
त्यसको
the
कार्ल
side
टिसीको
of
फेडरिनमा चाहिँ हारेको
And
देखेको छैन
over
मैले
here,
त्यस्तो
they did ban 2 more junglers.
Yeah.
So, any last words to wrap this up?
Yeah, Leomord for Carl TC. That's what I want.
All right, thank you very much.
The
Wolf.
लियोमोड नै राम्रै
Guys,
हुन्छ
that is it
लो
from Wolf.
छ
We will throw it
हेरौँ।
back to the panel to ask their opinion.
राम्रो हुन्छ लियोमोड कस्तो भएको छ भने मार्नै गाह्रो हुन्छ लियोमोडलाई बादाम
And Wolf for that on the ground report
Interesting, Badang
in terms
pick.
of what to expect from the draft. Badang is picking up picked up.
Badang,
Kakale के लेला
Team Liquid are not going to go for the pick off. However, there's a pick here.
लियोमोड और
लियोमोड
Trade,
Leomord,
trade.
I'm thinking with the Valentina
जा हुन्छ नि
side,
बादाङले
bring
लियोमोडलाई
back Lucas in the jungle.
के नोलान
You have a
नोलानलाई
really
पनि जा
good
भन्छ
idea because Lucas has
युटिलिटीमा
CC immune.
फ्रेडरिन
I think Coach Arcadia is
फ्रेडरिन र
the Leomord, right? Or even a Hayabusa.
हार्ड
ए सरी दादा सरी दादा
Day, and we finally get the
Hard to
parser
predict
right at
Filipino.
the very end. Sanji is probably hands on hits. Why take my low Yi?
Yeah, they're going for a pretty
किले त इनोसेन्टले के लिन्छ
normal draft.
हेरी तेरी
Team Liquid, nothing too
मार्क्सन के स्को ग्रान्जर पनि गाह्रै हुन्छ यार
picks for Carl TZ, but now we're
यसले
waiting
हल्का
for
स्पाइसी
Innocent.
पिक निकाल्छ क्या इनोसेन्टले
And Innocent has a lot of signature options still available for him.
के हेर्ला इनोसेन्टले
He looks so vicious while rubbing his nose.
Yeah.
Like,
I called it, yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Eyes, man.
Edit खेला र
For gold.
खै हेरौँ
Granger.
probably के अनएक्सपेक्टेड लिन्छ होला
Not Beatrix, right?
के लियो ग्रान्जर लियो साउन्ड आइसक्यो
Granger हो त्यो
to actually go for it, 'cause there's a lot of heroes that
के हो
actually scoop.
सोरा गोल्ड
Oh, gold lane Sora.
सोरा गोल्ड
Oh, what?
ओए
ओ
ओए
XP
खेलाइदियो ड्राफ्ट
ओए
ओए
मा
खेलाइदियो
XP भ्यालेन्स हान्छ
Play this now.
ओ एक्सपी भ्यालेन्ट भनेर लिएको 16 गोल्ड खेलाइदियो ओए मा कसम ड्राफ्ट क्या खेलाइदियो यार
को टार्गेट या
Feels like everybody is
ओए मा चिकन ड्राफ्ट के खेलाइदियो यार यिनीहरूले 16 गोल्डै गाइस भ्यालेन्ट एक्सपी लिएको 16 को लागि तर गोल्ड लिदियो क्या एसआरजी ले
Damage.
मा कसम
He goes attack mode.
टोटलमा गाडबाट अब स्याम्फोर्ड टोटलमा के गर्छ
पोबियस को अर्ली हो क्या अब
अनि के स्याम्फोर्ड अब गोल्डेन जाने है क्या
that's 2 points higher.
ओए
It's
मा
the level of
चिकन
pressure
कस्तो
you
ड्राफ्ट
wanna beat the numbers.
कसले जित्दा त एसआरजी ले जित्ला यार केटा
Expecting that Sora to go to the
Yo,
EXP
BG
lane.
Dragon,
Now
thank you
that
for membership, bro.
Valentina is in the EXP lane against a
लेट्स
Phobius
गो गाइस
unless they ask
स्पाइसी
for a
गेम है यो
switch.
चाहिँ बब्बाल मजा
Welcome
आउँछ
to game
Thank you
number
for the
one.
membership.
Team Liquid
सुरु गरिदिउँ guys.
versus Selangor Red Giants.
I just gotta say, this is bothering me so much because the Sora can like cancel out the blazing duet.
ओ माय गॉड पोबियस को यसमा कसरी खेल्छ यार स्यान्डफोर्डले
4 years versus Valen है
So this is
कराम है
gonna be that much of a great time for Oheb.
I don't know, because I feel like Oheb, his biggest problem is going to be running away
Alright,
from
Mirma.
Innocent when Innocent starts to get ahead.
Yums.
Now it's early stages of the game.
युम्स
युम्स
More
ए यार युम्स
That
यहीको
didn't seem
अँ
right.
विल गेट फर्स्ट 5 विन टीएलपीएच
ओ वाउ
Early kill on
TLP is
Yums,
the
and
goat.
we were just joking about that happening less than a minute. I never expected it to happen in this matchup.
Yeah, but again, that's first blood for Team Liquid, and that's exactly what they
Lethal
want,
lock there.
considering the SR
ए
Oi!
जेपीले पाइली त
ल रेड ट्री मिस हान्थ्यो यार
snowball fast.
इन्ट्रेस्टिङ
Sora.
के कार्डले सिधै मुनिको जङ्गल खाइदिएछ त्यसको
Against that, but more specifically Sandra.
युम्सको फ्लिकर छैन के
Focus on lane is a Valentina.
माय गॉड आने ने स्टोर मिल आने
ओए
All the lethal wanted to actually get the splash damage on
Oh,
the
yeah.
Let's quickly look at the emblems here.
टोटलमा के गर्छ भइरहेछ के
They're
स्यान्डफोर्डले
all across the board, the only difference being just the cooldown reduction from
लेनमा त
Sandra
पेल्न
rather
त
than
पेल्दा रहेछ
movement speed or extra damage.
XP
But
grab
look
हेल्प
at
हान्थ्यो
Innocent, he's going for temporal rain. That's kind of crazy considering that Innocent, he wants to be able to chain his abilities together, but if he misses one, it's over.
Yeah, and I feel like the Sora on its own already has a relatively low.
Wait, is
cooldown
Sanford?
for the ultimate,
ओके
so
बाजु
this
बाजु बाजु
makes it so
Malaysian
much
number one
more
versus
worthwhile
Philippine
when
number
he
one.
is on the ultimate. Sanford
ओए
though,
स्यान्डफोर्ड
ओए
फ्लिकर बेट भयो स्यान्डफोर्डको
ओए
able to stay
नाइस यार मिनियन पनि पाएन
ओए
स्यान्डफोर्डले
जा जा छान्ने छ छान्ने छ
Gonna read where the Thorn Rose would be landing. Another
ओए
Thorn
कस्तो
Rose
ट्याङ्की हो
keeping Sanford at
हेल्थ पनि
bay.
बढिरहेको छ हेर न त्यसको
Now
ब्रेभ
for
स्प्यानले
cut
गर्दा
and hold.
स्याम्फोर्ड लो छ है टोटल फाइट ओए
ओए स्यान्डफोर्डमा त
God.
बब्बाल कमेन्ट है
ओए
क्रामको
सेकाइसको ड्यास छैन क्या
तर क्राम मऱ्यो Sanji? सेकाइसको ड्यास छ कि छैन ड्यास वाला
आया
ओए नाइस
एक्सपी फर एक्सपी है कार्टिसीले 5 छ नि त तर यो
Bit of a whiff there.
ओ युम्स
Yums getting the TP from Storm.
नाइस स्याडो सक्यो फ्री टोटल हो
Landed. Oh no.
ठिक छ किलन किलन जेपी जेपी किन गएको त्यहाँ हान्दा थियो यार टोटल छोडिदिने हो क्या जेपी त्यति बेला बुझ्यो नि जेपी
Requires a trade.
त जेपीले सिका हो
Canceling out the
इनोसेन्ट
इनोसेन्ट
ओए ओए
तर्साइदिएर यार इनोसेन्ट हान्दैछ है गोल्डमा ग्याप हान्दैछ है केटा
यिनीहरूको टक्कर
प्लट लेट गेमै हो
यिनीहरूको टक्करै पर्छ म्याच मलाई फिल भइसक्यो
Innocent just needs some space, and him being able to
यसै एक्काइसै 2 किल पाइसक्यो कार्डले 2 किल पाइसक्यो म
that's Sora
ओए जङ्गलको ब्याटल भइरहेछ है
problem for Liquid.
2 किल आयो 2 किल लेन्स
Now as it goes saw and you realize just how difficult it is.
मा चाहिँ यही म्याच हेर्नलाई पनि स्ट्रिम गरेँ कि रमाइलो म्याच छ कि आज
By SRG to suddenly put that
यो त
Sora
लास्टै
into
रमाइलो
the
म्याच हो नि
यो म्याच पनि छुटाउनै हुँदैन नि अनिको गेम त हेरिनँ मैले हार्छ नि थाहा थियो
He said the Apex president, one of the key figures for
बमबाले
Riot,
मा
shut down.
गेडा हान्थ्यो ओनिको
Sanford is gonna start falling really far behind.
कस्तो भयो एसआरजीले जितोस् हेर है तिमी के भन्छौ मलाई त साथी
JP to try and break him
म
out of the freeze, but
यो गेम त अभियसली एसआरजी नि हो नि
right, despite getting named twice, you would imagine
एसआरजी हो नि अल द वे मलेसियन प्राइड
over this map.
कति चाहिँ फिलिपिनी जिरोस् कि हान स्यामफोर्ड लान
So limited for the EXP later here.
ओ स्यामफोर्ड त युजलेसै छ नि हौ मुला ट्याङ्की भएर के गर्छ लेनमा फोबियस छ मुला
Barca, but it seems like
ओए जेपी
ओए
सान्जीको कस्तो म्याप अवेरनेस छ यार स्टोर्मीले फ्लिकर बेट
ओए स्टोर्मीको फिगर गरे म
that's one battle spell down.
क्लडले फ्री फार्म पाएको छ
त्यहाँ त्यसकोले स्यामफोर्ड युजलेसै हुन्छ कि अब कसो युजलेसै हुन्छ कि
Somehow gets to put himself back under
युम्स मर्यो ओ युम्स
ओए युम्समा
JP and Carl.
युम्स मेरो भाइ कस्तो पकडेको यार ड्याम ब्रो
यस्तो हो नि त म्याई द मलेसियन प्राइड स्यामफोर्ड चाहिँ कुरा हाल्दै बस्छ स्यामफोर्ड युजलेसै भयो म्या आर्केडिया द फकिङ म्या बेस्ट कोच एभर म्यान
कस्तो ड्राफ्ट घुमाइदिएको यार ड्याम म्यान
Fist crack on point. Now SRG gets
JP?
priority with the turtle. Yums and Stormy now holding the brush.
है मऱ्यो फ्लिकर छ तर
Not easy. Looking for a target, but the flicker cancels it out. Sikai's too. Uses the
टडल
pressure.
फ्री टडल पाए जस्तो
फ्री टडल हो सेकाइसले हक्दैन रेट्री
Go for this. Carl sees the
ओए
स्ट्यान्डफोर्ड त्यहाँ लो छ यार ओ माई गड एक्सपी त युजलेस नै भइरहेछ यार
Use the function instead of phantom execution, but he wants to make sure he gets
आर्के
कस्तो ड्राफ्ट घुमाइदिएको यार
आर्केडियालाई त पुरै ओए 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 युम्स एक्लैलाई पठाइदिरहेको थियो
टरेट हान्न जेपी
गाइस
spot there. JP still trying to
ओए
इनोसेन्टले अर्को फेजको अल्ट हानेछ के हुँदैन त्यो त
kill Dra, but Innocent has
ओए इनोसेन्ट
damage.
बुम
ओए,
बुम
अल्ट
बुम
हान्दिनु
बुम बुम ओए म्या अल्टे हान्नु पाएन नि त्यसले
त्यही त
त्यसले अल्टे हान्नु पाएन म्या
युम साइडबाट
स्यामफोर्ड हेर्न लेट्स कल म्याच
ओइ सोराको अल्टीमा प्युरिफाई बेट हान्थ्यो यार
ए यार
युम
बस
यार युम
if you blink, you might just
प्युरिफाई किन छ सान्जी साँच्ची मैले बुझेन यार
in grass. When you walk outside, it's so easy to see
रेस्पेक्ट दिएको होला नि त
the red giants and slowly itch that goal
सोरालाई
back.
सोरा बादाम
Some major advantages.
गरे राम्रो हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ यार यो
terrifying on this, but he doesn't even need to commit the full combo of the fist break, fist crack. Just using the fist crack.
लुइले कहाँ हान्यो अल्ट
एक्सपी को फार्म कि कसको फार्म डिफरेन्ट ओ इनोसेन्टको फार्म धेरै सबको फार्म धेरै रहेछ कार
Seems to be
ओइ मा सबको फार्म धेरै रहेछ भाइ
different version and tempo of the
एक्सपिरियन्स 700 को छ यार 725 थत
That Slinger Red Giants have put the time and
कस्तो
effort.
युजलेस पारिदिएको यार मा स्यानफोर्ड अब झुप्टी मान्दालाई चाहिँ
यिनीहरूको त मेन मान्छे स्यामफोर्डै हल्का के गर्न सकेन भने हार्छ है
As long as the lead doesn't balloon up to like
स्यानफोर्ड हो नि
से गाइस वो
Liquid can keep things manageable.
Second
But
skill,
if it falls
full
to
stack
the
मा,
ground, that means
प्यार्र।
the gold laner is falling behind and they need OHEB close to the
ओएफले के गरे बत्र यार
much as possible. That
कारले
is the main
कारले
reason
पनि
now
गर्न
that
गाह्रै छ यार कारले कसलाई मार्छ भाइ एउटा लुईलाई मार्छ लुई पनि बिच बस्छ
are falling because of things that have
लुईलाई मात्र
जिपी
मार्छ
मर्यो
happened to them by the Roman mid lane.
फ्लिकर छ फ्लिकर
ओइ
छ
फ्लिकर अहिले भर फ्लिकर हाने थिएन कति छिटो आयो यसको
Innocent is here. Doesn't get to finish off the kill just yet.
भाइ
फ्लिकर बेट भने त लुइले अल्ट हाने कहाँ हाने लुइले अल्ट
Of SRG.
कहानी 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 कहानी
कारलाई हाने
ओए
रहेछ
मा
Carl with the fight
क्राम एक्लै हो त्यहाँ
down in the, break out in the mid lane as well.
ओइ फ्लिकर छैन हान त्यसलाई
There goes
ओइ ए हाने 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 स्यामफोर्डले ओइ
Wave onto 3 members. Sanford forced to
ओए
fire out. OHEB using the blazing
ओए
sword, heading
क्राम
for the
क्राम
outlet.
क्राम क्राम क्राम
जेपी
ओए
मर्यो
But Sikai's
के भइरह्यो यो टिम फाइट यार
up in the third round. And it's JP that's going
5 किल हान्दै यार एसआरजीले केटा हो
And even OHEB really
Get
playing
out.
with death. For the first time, we see both teams showing massive respects.
ओइ ओइ अब चिल पा हेर्छ यार अब
grabbing Yumes though. And so he has no
कस्तो टिम फाइट हो यार हेर स्यानफोर्ड कस्तो युजलेस भएको यार
used by Valor.
डर अल्टिरेटरी
And it's an objective once more
Oh,
over
yeah.
to SRG.
All the micro crowd control that SRG has is
फ्लिकर छैन त्यसको ओइ इनोसेन्ट मर्यो
इनोसेन्ट म
Innocent gets taken down by Carl, though he wants
Hey,
to
Carl?
do more. Stormy and Yumes, JP's here as well, but they spot Sikai's and no longer pursue. And all the while,
ल म्याप पुरै खेलाइदियो है एटिएलले
seems to be looking for something else.
Oh, Yums already shows himself.
रेड बफ नि लग्यो यार
Steals away.
Oh,
And
oh,
they're in a weird spot.
Stormy?
OHEB.
Sanji might have just caught the attention of SRG. Oheb lives and gets a kill.
मर्नु
Sanji
पर्यो
मर्यो
is the sacrifice just so that Oheb
सेकाइसे किल भए बवाल हुन्थ्यो
And in a snap, the Stampede has trampled not bodies, but towers across the map.
Really
ओए
punish coming in
ओए
from Liquid to try and even
ओए मारे क्या हो
Sanford
ओए
मार
मार
दियो
होला।
ओए
make it easy as they walk away.
कस्तो डर लाग्दो खेलेको
धन्न।
ल्यान्डस्केपले
Team Liquid figured this out.
अति मिठो खेले चाहिँ लेन्स छोडेर यसले
यसको अल्टी भए मारिदिन्छ यार अल्टी थिएन
Stormy do it out in the open. They figured out straight away that he wasn't going
फार्म
to the
कस्तो
top side,
धेरै छ
but the bottom side. It immediately received instant punish of 2 structures just because of a blind.
ओहेबले फार्म लिड लिइसक्यो केटा हो
What a sequence by these two. SRG showing how
ओएबले के गरे मात्र कार्डले के गरेको म देख्न सक्दिनँ यार म
at the team
लाइक
fighting. Those little
के
decisions
कार्डले
that
गाह्रै छ यार
they've always
एउटा
been good at
ओहेबले
that.
हान्छ होला यो
That was peak
ओएबले
for
हान्नै
them.
पर्ने होइन
Better
जित्नु
and
छ भने
better, but they got even better.
तर एकछिनमा टिम फाइटमा हेरौँ न के हुन्छ गोली त इक्वल भयो त लाइक 80 भयो
What a call to decide to play the map.
टिएलले पुरै म्याप खेलाइदिरहेको छ टरेट हेर नि टिएलले तिनटा लिन्छ
So less than 500 or around 500 gold lead.
Sanji?
This is
Oi!
right now, Sanji gets to escape
के हो
the
सेकाइस त
uses the
ए
retribution.
पागल
Shadow kill is all to himself.
कारल
ओए
मर्यो
मर्यो कार्ड
No, better dare strike.
सान्जी नि मर्यो
ओए सेकाइस म्याच द गोड ओए
ओए बात यार कारल
Shadow, Oheb and
के भइरहेछ टिम फाइट
trying to work on the members chasing after him and
पछाडिबाट स्यान्डबाट आयो
ओए ला 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 भाग भाग
Come on, Carl. But SRG
कसरी जित्यो टिएलले यो ग्याङ यार
can't go for Carl. And just like that, Liquid have priority for Lord number 1.
Level 13 to level 13.
टिएलले अति म्याप खेलाइदियो यार
Go for the zone.
ओए रिट
Wait.
Oh!
ओए ना यार मर्यो सेकाइस
Guys tries to contest, but it won't be enough.
यार ये
Now it's
फिलिपिनको
Zip running for their lives. JP, Sanford, and Oheb trying to take them down. The basic attacks, they're going, but then Scram is just too tacky. He might just find an outlet.
कत्रो ट्याङ्की हो क्राम यार
Team Liquid might have to run away, but do they? Sanji, he has arrived.
ओए के हो मर्यो होला यार ओए लुई गोल्डमा छ लुई गोल्ड
And they're gonna full commit under
लुई गोल्डमा किन नगयो
गएन यार
Liquid want more. It's a double for Oheb. And now they're gonna get one.
ब्रो जीजी यार कत्रो लिड लिएको यार
Endless fighting, endless.
कार
ओए 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 ओए
फक
Savage!
He did it in Malaysia. He does it here.
Savage!
again. A savage for half man.
What the fuck? What the
Tell me this game ain't the goddamn best show to
What
watch
the
here today.
fuck?
What a time to be alive.
ओए के हो त्यो
Oh my lord. Team Liquid, despite everything,
Bro, what the fuck?
that lead has
What the fuck, man? Savage हान्थ्यो यार के हो
इनोसेन्ट हो कि क्या गोड छ यार
म ठाउँमै राख्दै यार सबै
And you see
What
it
the
unfolding before your
fuck,
eyes.
bro?
ओए गोल्ड हेर्न म
Everybody's game. It looked like
नयाँ हिरोमा सेभेज यार
until SRG showed
My
their innocence.
god, what the
Unbelievable.
fuck? डरै लाग्यो मलाई
His assassin mode. Every single member
Oh,
of Team Liquid
man.
Savage player, guys, savage.
कस्तो मिठो सेभेज हानेको यार
significantly low in terms of HP.
ब्रो एसआरजी स्टिल ब्याक इन दिस गेम भ्यान एउटा सेभेज हानेर
Careful of.
worse yet.
इनोसेन्टले सोलो बचा यार मा
Our items,
कसम
right? Sanji has salvaged so many situations with this raw damage, allowing Carl TZ, whether it's him or Sanji, they do good work. Now Oheb has to be extremely
Bro,
careful despite having the Trinity.
कस्तो हाने मजा हेर्दै यार म
Scenario is just
ओएबला
त्यसले नहेरमा मा
nature is
अति
necessary.
हाने यार मजा आयो मा
गोल लेनर भएर पनि है पुरै नयाँ हेरो सिकिरहेको पुरै फ्लेक्सको लागि
Was definitely avoidable, and Liquid are now
कस्तो ड्यामेज भयो यार वार एक्स मात्रै छ क्या त्यसको वार एक्समा यत्रो ड्यामेज हाने
6, 2, and 1 is standing as a Sora.
एसआरजी स्टिल इन दिस गेम म्यान
This guy
तर
is
टिएलको म्याक्रो चाहिँ लास्ट छ है म यत्तिकै कसरी कसरी कम्ब्याक गर्छ फेरि यिनीहरू
used to at least catch.
लुई छ यिनीहरूले एडभान्टेज हुनुपर्ने हो मुला
But with
लुई कसरी चलाउँछ सवार पर्छ
I'm pretty sure it just jumped up
They
there
guys
in
split
terms of
killers.
the gold leads.
If Yums can die
कस्तो
twice,
हानेको इनोसेन्टले म
habits, if Innocent can
देखाएँ
find that
मै
set,
बेस्ट प्लेयर भनेर देखाइदिएँ गोल्डेनमा
is going to try again. I feel like they may have
Yeah.
tunnel vision towards the latter half of the fight.
मा हेर्दै मजा आयो यार त्यो त लास्ट
Lord now up. JB's here. position
First
for
save
Liquid.
there the AM series.
OM's gonna be pushing.
फर्स्ट सेवेज तिन टिएलपिएस को अगेन्स्टमा टिएलको अगेन्स्टमा लर्ड फाइटमा त एसआरजीलाई फाइदा हुनु पर्यो जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई त लङ फाइटमा
Bro, मलाई त टिएललाई फाइदा हुन्छ जस्तो लागिरहेको छ
There's just no vision right now, and they know that bottom
ओएप नै मेन टिएलको ओए ल ओए सेकाइस सेकाइस ल कार्लमा
के गरे इनोसेन्टले
ओए के भयो त्यहाँ ओए सक्यो
ओए मारे इनोसेन्टले
ओए इनोसेन्टले मार्दियो त्यसलाई ओए इनोसेन्टले मार्दियो त्यसलाई इनोसेन्टले त्यसलाई मार्दियो यार इनोसेन्ट
इनोसेन्ट कल डाउन होला इनोसेन्ट कल डाउन लायो
के हो यो
पछाको चाहिँ इनोसेन्ट कल ना यार इनोसेन्ट मरे क्या हो अल्टाइ इनोसेन्टले ड्यामेज वाला अल्टे छ
सेकाइस
नहीं यार
Oh my god, man. कार्लले कस्तो रेट्री हानेको
इनोसेन्ट
कार्लले कस्तो रेट्री हानेको र मासाला अम्मा
ब्रो यार इनोसेन्टले गेम बचाइरहेछ यार पुरै गेम बचाइरहेछ
इनोसेन्टले तर कस्तो मार्दिएको दुई जनालाई
अब विन बनाउँछ होला ओएफले एब्सोल्युट सिनेमा यार ब्रो फक म्यान के खेलेको यार
ओनिकले हेरे होला
I thought we would see it. It looked very close. That Innocent would be able to pull something off alongside Sakai's. So that's the margin we're working on. The Liquid has to be careful lest they be trampled under the foot of the Giants yet again.
This is such a crazy series. Such a crazy series.
ओए फार्म त उति सर
I'm building into a war axe, man.
फार्म अब सेम भइसक्यो टरेटमा चाहिँ टियरले लिएको रहेछ तिनटा बढी
तर एउटा क्लड छ के क्लडले लास्टै हान्छ यार प्युरिफाई छ त
विन वेभको विन आयो अब गाह्रो हुन्छ इनोसेन्टलाई लियो बल्ल स्यान्डबर्डले अल्ले
डबल ड्यास हान्छस् त
ल अल्टिमेट हान्दे यार बल्ल त ल अल्टी लिएको यार
डबल ड्यास हानेर
बिचारा यार मेरो स्यान्डफोर्ड भाइ बल्ल त ल अल्टेको यार सोराको ओए ओए
ओए
ओए इनोसेन्ट एक्लै छ
ओए ला इनोसेन्ट
भ्याउँदैन ब्याकअप आइहाल्छ
कल्चिला राइस के ओए
सेकाइस मोर यार ल ट्याक्क आइरहेको
ल
धेरै छिरे
सेकाइस नमाउनु पर्ने मेरो भाइ
just in the nick of time and an instant response from Liquid.
Liquid will now have advantage.
डिफेन्ड गर्न सक्ला गाह्रै हुन्छ यार यो एसआरजी लाई डिफेन्ड गर्न मार्क्स छैन
SRG will not be able to contest.
I mean, it's fine. His ult is super short at level 15. He's already got the Oracle, the Brute Force breastplate on top of having the War Axe. His cooldown is roughly about 13 seconds every single time he uses his ult. It should be coming back up in just a little bit, but now
एक्सन छैन यार गाइस गाह्रो हुन्छ यार डिफेन्ड गर्न
गाइस नमर्नु पर्ने के मेरो भाइ
the question is who can stop him without using a flicker.
Oh man.
Stormbind earlier was really close from Innocent. But looking at the
यार सक्यो क्या गेम यार
from them, even when just Innocent uses his assassin mode, that's going to be a lot already to deal with this potential siege that's going to come in from Team Liquid. And even more so, the amount of dives and even the unexpected potential diversion to just bring whoever they want to onto the back lines is still going to remain a threat for Team Liquid here. And I'm mainly talking about
5600 को गोल्ड लीड एकैचोटी यार
sent to the back lines and he cannot find multiple members.
मेज को तो 3000 ग्याप छ यार
Just has to peel from the front. Oh, Okay. Okay, Shadow Kill already
कत्रो
out.
ड्यामेज हो यार
That's a pretty big ultimate here now that the Lord hasn't even gotten to the inhibitors yet.
डिफेन्ड गर्न सक्ला डिफेन्ड कस्तो गाह्रो हुन्छ यार यिनीहरूलाई डिफेन्ड गर्न
Have to wait for the next minion waves.
न यार डिफेन्ड हुँदैन सार यो लर्ड
Innocent here down bottom. Oh, there's the better there strike.
कत्रो ड्यामेज हो यार
Please.
Already to the other members of SRG.
प्लिज
यार,
यार
सक्यो
डिफेन्ड
जस्तो।
गर यार भाइ
Turret.
ओइ कस्तो ड्यामेज हानेको वेभले
सक्यो 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 जिजे
वेभको ड्यामेज के हो त्यो रोड मात्रै चोरा वेभमा
The base. JP trying to zone out multiple members. Dark Wave
ल गाइस सक्यो यार टियरले सेक्री हाने यार
as well. Yume's captures do. But with the count,
इनोसेन्ट
जिजे
अ
नाइस
सक्यो
ट्राई यार नाइस ट्राई
it's over.
नो
8.6k.
टियरलाई कसरी जित्ने यार त्यस्तो स्यापे जाँदैन जित्दैन यार
Holy smiles. This
कसरी जित्यो यार टियरले यार
boys have
कार्ड
स्यापे जाँदैन जित्दैन यार के गर्नुपर्ने यार यिनीहरूलाई
यो कार्डले त्यो रेट्री कस्तो हानेको यार त्यो लड पायो भए अलिक कस्तो हुने नि त होला नि। तर खै यार लास्ट म्याप खेलाइदियो यिनीहरूले
त्यही त यार लुईको अगेन्स्टमा नि कस्तो म्याप खेलाउँछ यार
के कसरी 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 के खेलोस् क्या एसआरजीले यो एउटा राम्रो कसरी खेल्न सक्छ
Opposing team that won.
I don't know. I don't know what to
त्यस्तो ड्राफ्ट
स्यानफोर्ड एक्टिभ छैन क्या गेमभरि त्यही पनि जितेन क्या अब नेक्स्ट गेम कस्तो हान्ने स्यानफोर्डले डरेला यार सोध्दैमा
unfun to play.
It was not.
कस्तो
ड्राफ्ट ग्याप हान्दा नि सक्दैन यार टियरलाई जित्न
But we saw it happen here.
Liquid had to crawl and claw for this one as SRG took them to
नेक्स्ट
their
गेम लास्ट
limits.
पठाउँछ गाइस स्यानफोर्डले
Highlights play out, but it was a fun one, definitely. Innocent got a savage.
फेरि हेर्नु पर्यो त्यो लड त्यो सेभेज र लड
For majority of the
ओए
game.
स्याभेजको मुभमेन्ट चाहिँ मलाई नि हेर्नु मलाई यार
It really just
Are gonna end up.
यहाँको लड है
Enough though. Better there strike. Innocent though. Finds Sanjay.
यताको लड कस्तो
Angel is
यता
sad.
मुनिको लड थियो यो होइन सेकेन्ड लड
What's that?
एक्चुअली हेर्नु पर्यो यार
Making
यहाँको लड कस्तो
plays. Trying to look for whoever he can take. Despite the fact.
त्यही यार युम्सले त्यस्तो सिसी पनि हानेको थियो कि कसरी चोर यार
they have the force.
Oh, there goes the better
यसले
there
रेट्री
strike.
थिचेन क्या
Looking for the target. Sakai's trying to look for whoever he can take.
यसले रेट्री नै हान्ने क्या होला
Carl still secures the look for whoever he can take.
एक्चुअली हेर्नु पर्यो यार फेरि
रेट्री नै हान्ने रहेछ नि त्यसै गाइसले
Looking for the target. Sakai's trying to look for whoever he can take.
तर कस्तो मिल्यो
अल्टीसँग रिट्री हान्छ भने बसा थियो ल
अल्टीसँग रेट्री नै दाबेन रहेछ नि त त्यसले
Committed by Sanford. Now won by
तर इनोसेन्टले यहाँ पनि कस्तो मारिदियो यार वेभलाई
and he's still making things happen. Sakai's versus Sanford. Will
कस्तो
he get
मारेको यार
At least may have a bit of an idea.
यहाँ स्याभेज हेरौँ न यार
numbers chasing after him and in
कस
Zone.
two
त कारलाई मार्यो त
he has a that's
स्याभेज हेर हो
Team Liquid want more.
ओ माई गॉड के स्याभेज यार यो बात सिक्कर
More kill.
आमा मा ब्रो वाइल यार यो
यिनीहरूको रियाक्सन हेर त्यो टिएलको त्यो कोचिङ स्टाफको रियाक्सन हेर न त्यो सेभेन
Fighting endless war. Innocent takes one.
त्यो रियाक्सन हेर तिनीहरूको ल
ब्रो स्याभेज हान्दा नि हार्यो यार
Savage for half man,
Oh.
half beast.
Tell me this game ain't the goddamn best show to watch here today.
जिजी यार ब्रो वाइल थियो यार यो स्याभेज त ल
Oh my lord. Players for every single role.
Right.
There is a certain protocol that you usually follow within those roles. This game broke all of those rules. It's the very first time
तर
we get
ओभर
to
म्याच
see
भइरहेको
teams
दुईजना
that
बिचमा
really
ओभर टक्कर पऱ्यो
express themselves in a way that is not only beautiful but genuinely exciting because the numbers just don't matter.
Yeah, I love how this summarized
ओ माई गॉड थ्याङ्क मैले 10 को पो हालेको रहेछ
contrast.
Yeah.
Roamers and
ओए मा बाचे यार यहाँको
example and testament as to how different these two guys are, and they
That-
both work in their own way. It's just that JP is such a solid pillar to the entire foundation of
कति खेल्यो है तर यिनीहरूले?
अनिक्रेसको गेम हेरौँ न के भएको रहेछ मलाई मजाले हेर नि हेर्न
mechanics and a retro
लास्टै जोतको खेल्यो अनिकले त के हेर्छ यार यस्तो जोतको खेल्यो
contrast between these two teams.
Uncomfortable here.
म एक ऱ्याङ्क हान्ने गर्छु है त
तेरो टाइम लाग्छ र
Now Kiboy actually goes in.
Time
He
लाग्छ
tries to look for
पढ्न।
target. That's Sawa once again, but he still has the
यतारे
And now Kid
एक
Bomba catching
सुरुदेखि हेरौँ के भएको रहेछ
the back lines.
नयाँ देउरा
Out of the Granger.
Really nice, really nice. And see, this is what I wanted to mention. Oh, Skylar, a best of one.
सुरुदेखि हेरौँ एकैछिन गेम के भयो रहेछ मैले मजाले हेरेर नै हेरिनँ
Spirit. Let's see how this breaks down.
XO Hall has packed up
Wow.
with Sonics and Indonesia's wanting to support, of course, the champions of MPLID and hoping that another Indonesian team will be.
यिनीहरूको बिचमा गेम के भयो रहेछ हेरौँ है सुरुदेखि मजाले
With one already there. Meanwhile, for Team Spirit, we're waiting to see if Hiko Mania will finally make a triumphant comeback. How well Sawan says that Lover can handle the mid against Keyboy and Sans with a salvo of trades already started by the two.
And that's exactly how you want to see this game progress, especially for that mid lane. These constant trades are necessary to make sure that these supports might be a little bit slower in reaching certain areas of the map. And that could open positional advantages for Onyx ID. But for as what we've seen so far, I'm surprised that Skylar, he's played in a meta Bruno versus the Granger very often. But at the same time, is it
सावोले चाउ लिएर हानेको
Interesting. Even
सावोको चाउमा डाउट गर्दै थियो यार
which we do see
मासरापले
nowadays,
मैले पनि
it's just so
यस्तो राम्रो चाउ खेल्दैन डाउट गरेको थियौँ तर चाउले जित्दै खै हेरौँ है
that
त
we're in M7 now because in M6 there was a thing, but
फर्स्ट अर्डरदेखि हेरौँ
it's
न
not even paired with a Mathilda or
फर्स्ट
anything
अर्डरदेखि
like
के भएको
that,
रहेछ
so it's
रोटेसन हेर्दैछु अहिले म
all by himself.
Yeah, up against a Farsa, up against a Leomord, up against a Joe. No Purify.
Yeah, this first
ओ
blood
यस्तै
really
एक सेकेन्डमै
determine
क्लियर
how
गर्ने
big
थियो
of a
चाउले
snowball, how big of a snowball the team who
एस्मे भर्सेस ल्यापु
is going to get. Because Sawon as well, he's looking for opportunities, but he has to be careful as soon as level 4 comes through. But at least for one shot, right? He doesn't mind. We're not the ones who have to continuously engage. Onyx ID are the ones who need to find holes.
Wow, this gold lane matchup is really interesting. I know we've talked about the Granger not having such a great time in terms of the laning so far because of the adjustments, but it seems like he's managing it pretty well up against the Bruno so far. Skylar's already half HP, but now we might get
एम सिरिजहरूमा बिग प्ले गर्ने त म इनोसेन्टै हुन्छ पहिलाको पालि एम सिरिजमा अति खेलेको
Before the big fight breaks out, Kid Bomba hand.
स्किप टु 5 मिनट टर्टल फाइट अगाडि नै
Sawa might want to get that.
यसमा हेरौँ के भयो
of course just yet for the Rollers. Sawa's really close though.
Yeah, there it is.
टर्टलमा
He's scanning there, but I think
कि भयो हाफ एचपी
we're just going to delay this, right? Well, jungle's at level 5.
टर्टल त हाफ एचपी भइसक्यो
Around. Oh, there's a picture fight from Sans.
Nice.
He catches one shot, not even able
Oi.
to Lutfi nearly taking him down. And there's the way of the dragon from Sawo. They catch Lutfi, but will Keyboy be enough to finish off the job?
ओके लुटपीलाई पिक अफ खाएको रहेछ
Still was paid.
One shot to be there.
What were they trying to achieve with that? Sir,
Wow.
Team Spirit still holding.
And he got the first, or he got a kill early on. And that was with Hiko already
कसले पायो
much in terms of the dynamics that we're about to see. And
रेड ट्री हान्दैछ
already mostly winning out on the goal.
I don't actually need these boots. These boots suck and they waste my time. So first item war axe for Lupi super early on in this game. And then we looked out to the bot side. Hiko, he's already built up straight. Fury
Oi.
right in to
अल्टी गयो नि त लियोमोडको
Someone had potential.
यो यसमा हेरौँ के हुँदो रहेछ
Onyx just quick to run away. Oh, now
Oi.
for the setup and the combo. Oh, but it seems like there was a bit of
Oi.
displacement. Sawo doesn't actually go down, but now
Oi.
he finally does. Lutfi picks up the kill. Kid Bomba jumping in with the falling star mode. The bravest fighter already committed as well. But who will actually secure the objective? Lutfi still fighting everyone. Skylar with the free hit. Sunset Lover tries to run away, but Skylar finishes him off. Kid Bomba 2 doesn't survive. And what can one shot at Hiko do?
यस्तो राम्रो गइरहेछ त गेम ठिकै गइरहेछ त हेरौँ है कहाँदेखि
Will carry.
अनिको कहाँदेखि बिग्रेर रहेछ हेरौँ है
We still have the bravest fighter up on Hiko. Hits from the death zone.
Again,
पक्कै
wasn't discouraged after what happened the
पक्कै ग्रान्जरले फिट पाउँछ होला किन हेरौँ कहाँ थ्रो हुन्छ हेरौँ
is just etching out.
गोली त तर उति उति नै छ यार यस्तो के हो यो पज फेरि
Gage done some
Got
out of the Granger.
Really nice.
के भयो यार
I mean, I don't think there's like alarms blaring off in the Team Spirit camp. They should be good, but Sans already used the Petrify forces, the Purify out of the Granger.
Really nice. Really.
Okay, Purify bait.
To try and supercharge somebody, right? They are willing to take as many fights in the early stages.
You force him out. Keyboy doesn't contain. Okay, they're towards the
Turtle.
target. There's no Bravest Fighter just yet from Tlph. Oh, he actually lands it onto Keyboy, but will the damage be enough?
Oi, Kalia ult.
Free hits. They actually get to
Oi.
the retribution is gonna be there. He secures the objective for Team Spirit, and now they're trying to run after the other members. Led by Kid Bomba, they actually get to reach Stats and Skillar, but they return under the turret.
Beautifully played by Kid Bomba, eating shot after shot, peeling for his
कस्तो
team,
सस्टिङ गरेको छ किड बम्बाले अनि
the initiators are taking
फेरि हेरौँ त
But will the damage be enough? Sao trying to look for a target. There's no Bravest Fighter just yet from Tlph. Oh, he actually lands it onto Keyboy. But
ए
will the
सान्स
damage
पल
be
त्यसलाई
enough?
तान्दियो
Going in with the free hits. They actually get to
रेट्री
target one shot, but
किड
still,
बम्बालाई त्यहाँ
the
माने
retribution is gonna be there.
किड बम्बा त
He secures
पछाडिको
the
पछाडि नै
objective for
बसिरहेछ
Team Spirit,
यो
and now they're trying to run after the other members. Let
कस्तो राम्रो खेले कस्तो सस्टेन गरे कि नमरिकन के गोड स्टिन नि गर्दैछ तर मरेको नि छैन के
controllabilities of Onyx.
एउटा टर्टलमा 2.5 के गोल लिड अनिकलाई तर के भयो यस्तो तर खै यार ड्राफ्ट ड्राफ्ट नि के हो यार तर मलाई एस्मराल्डो लिइरहेछ उताबाट यता एस्मराल्डोको उयसमा लापु लापु लिएको छ अभियसली एस्मीले जित्छ लापुलाई एस्मीलाई स्ट्रेट गर्ने पनि कोही छैन ब्रुनोले एस्मीलाई हान्ने कुरा नि भएन ब्रुनोले एस्मीलाई बर्स्टै गर्ने भ्या हुँदैन फुल आइटम नआएछ म मजाले फेरि फुल आइटम आए पनि आउट सस्टेन गरिन्छ होला ब्रुनोको सर्टहरू त कारिता रे कालिया कालिया कारिता कालिया कारिता कस्तो सिङ्गल टार्गेट भयो कि यिनीहरूको फार्सालाई रोक्ने कोही छँदै छैन त्यहाँ पिरिफामै खेल्दैछ होला त्यही माथि ड्राफ्ट डिफ खाएछ यो ड्राफ्ट डिफै भन्छ
they have Sao and Kid Bomba to ensure that all areas are covered and that Hiko and Sunset Lover will remain
कारिता नि सिङ्गल टार्गेट कालिया नि सिङ्गल टार्गेट
sacrificed by themselves. So it will be a bit more tricky for Keyboy.
पिरिफाई लिएको छ उता तिनवटा पिरिफाई छ के गर्छ
Might
नि
have to work not at the same time.
setup so far. Look at this Lord setup. Net
It's
push
just only
down
for
on
past
one
few
side,
years same
control
state मा
one
while
side,
coming a
so
reason
Great setup there by Kid Bomba. Tlph now
खै यार तर यिनीहरू जहिले एम सिरिजमा जहिले यो के अनिकहरू के हुन्छ
getting for himself, which means
बेस्ट अफ वान भएर पनि होला कि तर तर होइन यार अनिकहरू यस्तो बिरितन
Keyboy actually goes in. He tries to look for a target. That's Sao once again, but he still has the flicker to survive. And now Kid Bomba catching two right from the back lines. Tlph forced to flicker out, but the Fennered airstrike finishes off the kill.
किड बम्बा कस्तो हेर न गाइस यसलाई यसलाई मार्ने ड्यामेजै छैन नि यो 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 आउट ड्राफ्टै भएको यो यसलाई यसलाई हान्ने कोही नै छैन
Kid Bomba. Oh, now
झन् पिरिफाईमा छ हेर न ल यत्तिकै यत्तिकै
Sao once again, but he still has the flicker to survive. And now
मर्दै मर्दैन कि हेर न जति हाने पनि मर्दै मर्दैन कि आम्म एचपी घटेकै छैन कि अझै
but the Fennered airstrike finishes off the kill. And that's what
जसलाई किड बम्बाले उताको एउटा सबै ड्यामेज खाइदिरहेछ उताको लुटपिले सस्टेन गर्न सकेको छैन ड्यामेज उताको
Bomba is feeling it today. Falling Star Moon, a preemptive falling Star Moon, might I add, that he was charging to ensure that he was able to collapse upon the
ब्रुनोको सट्टा क्यारी लिएको भयो भने अथवा के मेजमा लुनक्स लिएको भयो भने
Sao himself, he managed to just
अलिक बर्स्ट गर्ने स्ट्रेट गर्ने नै भएन कि यताकोबाट
Onyx ID. The only thing that they are lacking right now is the fact that Sao just isn't dying enough.
लेन्स भन्दा अल्फा अल्फा राम्रो हुँदैन नि गाइस अहिले नर्थ भइसक्यो अल्फा
tension is a razor
Oi,
thin
Kyrie.
here as the battle
Oi.
above the clouds sees Team Spirit taking the first Lord, and they will be taking the first commanding lead.
यो त आउट ड्राफ्टै त्यही हो यार तिनवटा पिरिफाई छ यताबाट अब किबोइले नि के गरेछ अब
Spirit now, with the lineup that they have, playing around the Granger, the Leomore, the Farsa, Sunset Lover again on point. We put a lot of focus on him heading into this game with good reason, and he has proven why the focus was on him. Despite going up against the Kanata and everything that could give him a lot of problems, Sao and Kid Bomba have done so much to provide space for their Farsa.
And I just gotta say, we were questioning, or we were a bit surprised with the Pryo, Cho, and Granger, but they're working together perfectly so far. In this game, you barely see them away from each other.
Kid Bomba said earlier they come from a region that has greatly improved with their own
क्यारी
ideas,
लुनक्स सब ब्यान
their
थियो
own style. If this is the flair that EECA brings to M7, I'm excited to see more of it. But Onyx, they have been in this spot before against Boostgate in day 1.
It's assuming that Team Spirit is going to let them get to that late game, right? I think that Team Spirit now recognized after that mid inhibitor is gone.
लाइक अनिकहरू हारे पनि मलाई प्रब्लम छैन क्या लाइक अभियसली अरू रिजनहरू पनि खतरा हुन्छ होइन अब टिम स्पिरिटहरू नि अभियसली अब सबले इम्प्रुभ गरेछ राम्रो खेल्छ होइन तर यिनीहरू कस्तो हारेको तरिका मलाई चित्तै बुझेन कि अनिके अलिकति हारे पनि होइन लाइक हुन्छ नि अब अहिले भर्खर एसआरजी भन्छ टिएलपिएच गेम हेर न लाइक एसआरजी हारे पनि लाइक एटलिस्ट त्यस्तो वान साइडेड त खाएको छैन नि होइन लाइक अहिले अनिकहरू यस्तो सिचुएसनमा छ कि लाइक हुन्छ यिनीहरूले के गर्नै सक्दैन चोक पोइन्टमा राख्दैछ कि टिम स्पिरिटले अनि अनिकहरू खै आरो न म्यान M7मा म्यानमारसँग पनि हार्यो यिनीहरूसँग पनि हार्यो बुस्केट वाइल्ड कार्डको टिमसँगै आधी घन्टा गेम गयो ओहो ओए कस्तो मिठो किक हाने यार
यहीको ड्राफ्ट सर्ट हो
छ्या यार भाइ अनिकहरूले कस्तो हावा हेर अनिकहरू ड्राफ्ट के हो भाइ त्यो आधीलाई निकाल भने
त्यही त यार ड्राफ्टहरूको जोत्के यार कस्तो हाने स्मेरेलाले मलाई
हजुर ल आए म ड्राफ्ट हेर्दै गरेर गाइस एकैछिन म मेरो खाजा लिएर आउँछु म I'll be back in 5 minutes guys
alright
just cloud after cloud. But in terms of the draft, right? Bans, SRG is going to be on blue side. TL now.
No guys, draft ready गर्दै मैले तौसम्म क्लॉड ब्यान हान्दैछ हैन इनोसेन्टको क्लॉड ब्यान छ कालियाने ब्यान यताबाट अभियसली स्यान्डफोर्डको जङ ब्यान ठीक है यार स्यान्डफोर्डको जङ पाउँदैन यार केटा हो स्यान्डफोर्डले जङ पाउँदैन के ब्यान अर्को इभ पनि लास्टै ब्यान हुन्छ त्यसो यताबाट जुक्सिन ब्यान मेज त दुईटा ब्यान भएको भइ गर्नु फर्स्ट पिक के लेला लेन्सलट ब्यान छ वाइएसएस खुल्ला छ हाया खुल्ला छ Sora is still up है
Clear's already banned out, so Grok is going to get picked up here, or I don't know if they want to go like one step further and just be like lock and carry straight away and then just deal with the Grok.
Yeah, because it could be a carry.
Kill you.
Ciao! Don't pick up the Grok.
I'm sorry, Yums. Forgive me for soiling your name.
That is his pick.
Ciao, first pick, bro. TL go against them.
I think Liquid can hold off into picking up the roam until even the second phase. They can hold on. They can prioritize it.
Ciao पछि लिदा हुँदैन थियो र किनकि जेपी ले लिदैन नि त.
Be a bad idea at this point. You already see the show. You can just go Fofis right now plus mid. Fofis Farsa considering that the Eve's gone.
I think they want to hold off.
Now Sanford Sora लिन सक्छ guys. Let's see. Sora.
They're just gonna have so many dashes. The first is carry. Gato Gacha because EXP is too important. There's a huge relationship between EXP and mid laners, right? So the matchups really influence each other. So now that they've got Gato
carry Gato
of TL, now artillery majors are kind of out of the question. Farsa doesn't feel as good to kind of get in position.
Yeah. The Valentina's still there for Stormy.
Hey, what if it's Liquid's turn to play the low E this time?
Oh.
There's a good argument for it.
Yeah, they love bearing low E and carry together. They did that in M4.
They should actually. They go. No, but if they show low E, but
either way they can't get.
Kill the guys.
The problem is that I don't know whether or not this is like a cram choke.
Sora still open छ Sora लिँदै के लिँदैन
Those things that Innocent has been working on.
Sora लियो जस्तो Sora लियो Sora र YSS अब यताबाट भ्यालेन आउँछ भ्यालेन आउने त होला नि obviously.
No, they can afford to put in the gold. They'll just be like a fighter gold. You already are packing the wise.
Like यस्तो के Sora यिनीहरूले लिनै पर्छ के किनकि नभए यता Sora लियो भने Sora लिएर भ्यालेन ब्यान गरिदिन्छ के त्यही भएर त Sora लिनै पर्ने थियो के सिचुएसन सेकेन्ड पिक भएको फाइदा यही हो के
I think it's a pretty good idea overall. Okay, so they don't show their mid
तर भ्यालेन लिएन ओके भ्यालेन गर्न ब्यान ब्रो भ्यालेन ब्यान हुन्छ अब
the Sora matchup potentially, but we'll see.
Okay. So we're going to be bringing you on over back to the floor with Wolf and Rose to discuss what has happened in the draft so far. Wolf and Rose, take it away.
अब फेरि यिनीहरूको यार बक बक स्टार्ट हुन्छ
Welcome back to me. And of course, I am with Wolf, and we are still going to be discussing about the draft. Now, in game one, you mentioned you weren't a fan of some of the picks, some of the bans. This time, how do we feel?
It's totally different now. I'm not gonna lie. It's so difficult to guess and predict whatever's gonna happen, especially because of the pattern of the picks. But we are gonna see some, I would say, standard picks from Team Liquid. They went in for Fredrin carry, which I felt like is good for them. But generally in the meta game, it's a
यसको बक बक
weaker
सुन्नै झाला चाहिँ
position
केटा मन
because
चाहिँ
it doesn't close out the game as much. If SRG focuses on their scaling with the Yisenshin, maybe deny the
इज आइको द न्यू जङ्गलर अफ सोल खै गाइज केही थाहा छैन मलाई यस्तो बारेमा यस्तो कुराको बारेमा थाहा छैन गाइज
Unlike game number 1, I'm favoring the first 3 picks of SRG.
So now that you favor the first 3 picks of SRG, how do you feel about the
कसलाई
Sora?
सपोर्ट गर्दै तिनीहरू TLPS लाई सपोर्ट गरेर छ
Juked the
That's
side
right.
of Team Liquid by bringing the Sora in the gold lane and
Yeah.
getting a savage with it.
That's right. What I really like about the Sora right now is that you are forcing some counters on
Sora.
your opponents. At the same time, you're also
भ्यालेन्ट ब्यान हाने न भ्यालेन्ट ब्यान हाने छैन यार गाइज अहिलेसम्म
this time Yisenshin plus Sora, the Sora in the gold lane is super duper
यिनीहरूले भ्यालेन्ट खेल्छ भने
The
एक्सपेक्ट
fact
गरेन
that they
क्या
have these set of heroes means that they will have a
स्यान्डफोर्डको लापु लापु केटा हो
second phase.
लापु लापु खेल्छ कि स्यान्डफोर्डले यो गेम
The Valentina, unless they're prepared against it.
कारलले
Yes,
फ्रेड्रिन
we are
निकाल्यो
currently
तर
waiting for the last ban from the side of SRG.
पर्सा ब्यान
You know
That's
what?
Loyi.
ए लुई ब्यान यताबाट
Yeah.
I heard Loyi. That's Loyi, right? Loyi.
Yes.
All right.
All right, and
So
with
that's Farsa.
yes, thank you very much, Wolf.
पर्सा
And
ब्यान
Casters, what do you
Kimi
think
pick
about
it
Wolf's
out.
opinion?
किमी
Alright, so,
गाटो
the pick that I
फ्रेड्रिन
thought that would be going to Liquid actually gets banned out by them.
यो गेम चाउला गाह्रो हुन्छ यार लास्टै गाह्रो हुन्छ चाउला फ्रेड्रिन पनि छ गाटक पनि छ
They can even go Kadita here.
किमी
unless-
यताबाट लक
But I want
Stormy ले
Buzz
के लेला?
advantage. If he has it in him, just it's time to bring out the Lilia or
Yeah.
maybe even something like a Sicilian if you have it in you.
I think personally, both Lily and Sicilium do very good here because no matter what, Sanji is going to be able to win that early game with just the Kimi by himself. When it turns into a 2v2, at least he's got the Gatot to say, even if you happen to get a better matchup than me, Gatot is just going to turn it into a net neutral.
Yeah, I'm liking the idea. of
के लेला त
it.
guys?
We haven't seen it just yet. Oh, but shit.
सीसी जेटियन
And the again, this is
Just
another
here.
buffed hero. So
जेटियन
What is this comp?
Despite the buff, though, excuse me, I still think that Jusin's damage is actually quite underwhelming.
सीसी एक्समा नि खेल्न मिल्छ गोल्डमा नि खेल्न मिल्छ
Doesn't get the
ओए
game that
मा
she wants. Sanford
Lapu.
satisfied with his Lapu Lapu pick.
Yeah, very understandable for Sanford to actually get into this, but this is why this is why we see that CC was going to be the lock-in, right? Innocent, his matchup is pretty straightforward overall, but he's playing against the carry, so the damage form,
के लाग्ला त
that
guys?
lightning form is going to be more relevant than the auto set you get from the cloud form.
like here, I feel like we have much more comfortable picks for both sides. Specifically Liquid, if we're gonna talk about
Draft
it.
कस्तो राम्रो है? मैले त
The Zeptian
Draft.
remains to be
Draft
one of
SRG को
the
राम्रो लागिरहेछ
most
मलाई
unpredictable parts of this lineup for a majority of us.
हामी चाहिँ एसआरजी लाई सपोर्ट गर्ने गाइज लेट्स सपोर्ट एसआरजी
Here's the damage potential numbers of SRG, but they do have the damage.
ठिकै छ एसआरजी को ड्राफ्ट राम्रो लाग्यो गाइज मलाई चाहिँ
Magic. It's a lot of
किनकि यताबाट भ्यालेन लिन्छ भनेर यिनीहरूले दुईटा सीसी गोल्डमा नै खेल्न मिल्छ एक्समा नि खेल्न मिल्छ नि त त्यही भएर झुक्काइरहेको क्या
to bring us to a game number 3. Or will Liquid lock in? They're not.
गाइज लेट्स गो गेम 2 एसआरजी भर्सेस टीएलपीएच है त
Let's find out as we see.
लेट्स सपोर्ट एसआरजी है गाइज टीएलपीएच ले कति जितोस्
Mirrored side of the map. They're going to start on the top side and end up down by the bottom where the EXP laners are clashing it out currently.
स्ट्यान्डफोर्डको लापु लापु फाइनली
Saw how the Sora provided some value when it
फेरि
hit.
तर इनोसेन्टले उतै नै खेलेछ यार
To that, now that he doesn't have to worry
त
about
राम्रै हुन्छ सोरा
hits, Oheb, I want to see how he trades against it.
Harry versus Sora once again. We've seen enough of how Innocent actually gets
XPCC
but I guess it's gonna be a bit
Carl
tougher.
TZ को फ्रेड्रिन आइसकेको
Don't
रहेछ
get to see it coupled with the right amount of
गोटेड फ्रेड्रिन
and we've pointed out Stormy as the Zentian. In the early stages, I would argue there is
ओए स्टोर्मी
Someone
कत्रो हानेको यार स्टोर्मीले Guys, Coconut, make sure to like the stream, guys. Like him. Wait, without this thing, खेल्दा छ त.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm just back in time, guys. भर्खर गेम सुरु परेछ. इनोसेन्ट फेरि त्यो हेरेमा के रे हेरेको नाम के अरे?
Sora.
सोरा.
Cram.
करम.
Cram.
Does he have the damage to deal with him though? He spots Humes and decides to not go any.
So help गर्ने रहेछ यो Sanford लाई JP ले.
Carl did. I wasn't able to get this guys. If he did, he would be able to.
ओइ लेन कट हान्दै छ है इनोसेन्ट ले.
ओ
मा आउँछ यो इनोसेन्ट. टोटलमा आयो टोटलमा एडभान्टेज हुन्छ यार.
टोटलमा आयो लेन पनि कट गर्दियो क्यारी ढिलो भइसक्यो यार. ओए बब्बल उठेछ रे. आन इनोसेन्ट.
बब्बल यार इनोसेन्ट.
उतर रिट्री. ओए स्यानफोर्ड फ्लिकर हो गयो ओए. ओए रेयर फुटेज है यो चाहिँ.
Lovely.
रेयर फुटेज बाइ स्यानफोर्ड है. स्यानफोर्डले यस्तो हएको चाहिँ खाँदै देखेको छैन मैले.
SRG all the way, hey, the goated team. Malaysia pride.
ए ल चम्ची नै ल्याउनु बिर्सेछ नि त. पहै केटा चम्ची लिएर आउँछ.
यस्तो डेन्जर गेम भइरहेछ खानुमा परेछ यसलाई. हाने केटा SRG ले हाने है. 26? Nice. Lito पाए SRG ले पाए Lito. Sanford?
Burden call in Yo-Yo Blitz also committed by Cram here, but Sanford will just clear the lane for now.
Be able to bring it down low, and it looks like he will be able to get the EXP crab.
Unless.
Yeah, no, it went to Sanford.
Well, I think that the level lead doesn't really.
Humes finds Carl Teasy. There's the counter AoE
What
from
the-
AP though, and it doesn't connect with.
Oh my
Humes.
god, Humes.
Humes.
Humes not gonna lie, bro. That was crazy ult यार. बब्बाल थियो यार त्यो ult. Nice try यार.
Stormy was holding on to
Hey.
it for quite some time. Yeah.
ओए क्राम.
Is he? He's dead. Oh.
झन्डै 16 किल.
Puts him right at the very edge with the ult.
Flicker भावे 16 किल यार.
16 किल भयो बे.
Stormy not using the ultimate.
कस्तो के स्यानफोर्ड हेर न भेन्जेन्स सकिनुलाई कुदेर मात्र अल्ट हाल्छ के साला.
Escape with the rest of Liquid were chasing them. So if that was an
This one is
active
Sanford
goal
मेरो भाइ.
to hold on
टोटल अझै गाइस 10 सेकेन्डमा.
for the retreat,
जति लेट त्यति राम्रो है फेरि उ त्यो टिम टिएल लाई.
Either way, depending
Marks
on
and
what
Oeko
you
फाइदा.
need. But the turtle is coming up, and compared to the first instance that we saw these two go.
एकछिन. ओइ रोक्दियो रेड बल.
को लाग्थ्यो ए त्यो लाग्थ्यो.
He doesn't have retreat.
27 ले रिट्री हान्यो अब टोटल बर्स्ट.
Hey, we gotta do this right here, right now. If not,
टाइम कति हो न भाइ तेरो?
Compared to turtle, what?
431, 432, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. ओइ मारे यार ओएबलाई. ओइ गुड ट्रेड फर टिएल रे एसआरजी.
त्यो वेभलाई मार्दियो बल ट्रेड भयो त.
has been struggling in the lane again.
तर ओएब हल्का पछाडि खेल्नु भयो किनकि टोटल आउँदैन थाहा थियो अभियसली.
Every lineup, so now they also have Sanji, who did not have the best game as well.
गाह्रो भइरहेछ टिएल लाई गाह्रो भइरहेछ.
Liquid's
एसआरजी फेरि विथ 2k गोल गाइस अहिलेको जस्तै.
प्युरिफाई बेट आमामा युम्स युम्स मेरो भाइ के खेल्दैछ आज अहिले चाउ है म कसम.
Red Giants. If it breaks 4, we should be worried.
Yeah. That should mean that SRG are in a much more comfortable spot. Innocent, good read.
ओए
इनोसेन्ट.
ओए
Oh my god, innocent. Oh my god, bro. यसले PhD हानिसक्यो है यो हिरोमा यसले.
हान इनोसेन्ट देखाइदे को गोल लिएर नम्बर 1 भनेर.
Straight up losing lane against Innocent.
कति ग्यापै हान्दिरहेछ है केटा.
Really well against that carry.
No amount of dashes could really keep him safe.
And you can see, based on the item,
यो गेममा ओहेबले छ जिताउने ओहेबलाई हान्दा छ यार. नाइस गर्दै छ यार.
guys, from Cram's side, he's already pushed up to 400. Down by the goalie. Innocent.
एसआरजी लाई फुल सपोर्ट छ केटा.
1,000.
एसआरजी लेट्स गो.
Sanji has
The
a
Malaysian
solid
pride.
lead compared to the ZTM, but that's only like 26 gold in the glowing.
दिलारङ
Only
First
along with the
item.
full build boots at 6 minutes in mean it's going to take a lot of time for Team Liquid.
के भन
Rojo Scythe only for this
1100 गोल्ड लिड छ है गोल्डमा
all
गाइस
the way to the dominance ice is JP.
एकछिन हान्नुपर्छ क्यारीको आइटम आउन अगाडि
Time before we see Liquid actively winning the fights.
आजकल भयो
Are trying to look for those fights.
need 25 kills get out
See it time and time again, but it's just that we don't get to feel as much damage yet from the likes of Sanji, from the likes of Oheb. They're clearly trying to catch up. So maybe we might see a similar game plan.
Oheb!
ओए
ओहे
Like this.
अति यार यिनीहरु त अति नै क्या टोटल छोडेर
Oheb and shutting
डलर चाहिँदैन हामीलाई
हो
मेन मान्छे ओहे भयो त्यसलाई सुता
This is going to be worth it at the end of the day. Eventually, Innocent will start to fall off and Oheb will start to scale. And Team Liquid
नाइ डेफिनेटली वर्थ इट हो नि मार्क्समा एउटा क्यारी गर्ने त्यही छ कस्तो वर्थ इट हैन
until we get those items and eventually we will be able to beat them in terms of raw damage. The only problem is that SRG is really good at kiting him with a composition that has a majority of ranged heroes, well, quote-unquote ranged heroes. It's going to be extremely difficult for Team Liquid to walk out without punishment.
Oh, Humes.
Sanford?
They actually go for Sanford here still.
ओए सेकाइस
Shocker available even on
योले अति खेले
guys!
सेकाइस अति खेले छ वाइस अति खेल्ने छ है सेकाइसले
सेकाइस देखाइदे
टप मानी बट मानी जतै ततै इनोसेन्ट ओए युम्सले पक्ड्यो
ओए ल मार ओए
ओए
मर्यो
मर्यो नाइस
सान्जी नि मर्यो
टियर
जेबी नि मर्यो कार्ली मर्यो
ओए मा
लेट्स गो ए
Slight delay on preemptive
सेकाइस ओ के खेला चाहिँ सेकाइसले
2 मिटर हारे के मेरो भाइ लेट्स गो
wipeout.
पाले पिलो पाले पिलो सुताइदे
Dive onto Sanford. Rather crazy. And
ओए 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 भ्याउँछ क्या ओए मार्यो 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 मार्यो
now Sanford's all alone under. That's her.
ओए रिकल देखाइदियो
ओए टिएलको रिकल देखाउँदै के खाने छ त्यो ओए
ओए हिरोस
From Sanji.
टिएल को रिकल देखाउने के काट्ने सर
टिएलको रिकल देखाउँदै के खाने छ यार
Too good for SRG.
किन जुत्दै छ यिनीहरु ड्यामेज पुग्छ
Though, Abrasive
ओए
has already used.
पुग्दैन हो ड्यामेज यिनीहरूको ड्यामेज को हाल्छु
And that's already enough.
6000 गोल्ड लिड छ यार
It's like the
ओएको
last
चाक
second
पड्केको छ 0-0
SRG, as now they look completely dominant against Team Liquid 6000 and great.
कस्तो मिठो खेलेको यार ओहेलाई मात्रै मार खाने हो टडल सबै छोडेको यार कस्तो कसको कल हो यो डेन्जर कल यार यो त
And now they're looking to shut down the center of the map, meaning Liquid are going to have to crawl back from a
मन
major
पर्यो मलाई
deficit here.
I mean, Team Liquid already made
टडलमा यिनीहरूलाई गाह्रो पनि हुन्थ्यो अभियसली यार बेटर यार लास्ट बवाल सर्ट कल यार
trade your mid T1 for my bot T1.
तर यो फ्रेन्डीले किन टडल स्टार्ट गर्दैछ है पागलले हार्दैछ है त
Why not Red Giants? I think at this point, understand
टिएलहरु त मुला
the question is
टिएलहरुले
how
कमब्याक
to
चाहिँ अति हान्छ
force
फेरि
Team Liquid without losing too much.
The difference is that Liquid
केटा तीनटा 1-1 छ है गाइस 11-1 किल
out by
ओए
जेपीलाई की क्यान्सल हान्थ्यो
ओ हो क्या हो क्या हो
by the taunt from
ओए नहगे टिएल हो यिनीहरू नहग हान्छ तँलाई
with the Mountain Shocker.
वेबको आइटम आउनु हुँदा अगाडि सबै हाल्नुपर्छ यार
Liquid stayed patient.
Yeah, you see SRG though with how they're moving.
फ्री लर्ड एसआरजी को फ्री लर्ड
Liquid around that lord.
हग्नु हुँदैन यार एसआरजीले टिएलले त फेरि फर्काइदिइहाल्छ
Guys are holding a very good position.
त्यो हग्यो भने टिएलले गोल लिड पायो भने सक्यो भन्दा हुन्छ गेम
Poked down really, really low. JP's already half HP.
यिनीहरू टोटल किन लर्ड किन कन्टेस्ट गर्नु खोज्दैछ
TC going in. It's gonna be a
ओ
रिट्री ग्याप
wins it out.
अब खा इनोसेन्टकोमा
जु
युम्स
सान्जी हैन
जुम्स मर्यो सान्जी मर्यो
ओए
सेकाइस
सेकाइस
ओए ओए मर्छ होला ओए मर्यो
सेकाइस मर्यो नि त तर
स्टोर मी
फडे स्यानफोर्ड
पागल स्यानफोर्ड
His passive comes up, he knows he can buy at least half a second if he makes contact with
तर लर्ड डिफेन्ड भइहाल्छ नि ब्याड ट्रेड यार ब्याड ट्रेड गुड ट्रेड भयो यार टिएललाई
तीनजना मर्यो नि त यार तीनजना नमर्नु पर्ने थियो यार टिएलहरु त पागल हो है कस्टोमा यार
अब हेर न यार अब डिफेन्ड हान्दिहाल्छ गोल लिड पाइहाल्छ नि सेकाइसले सर्ट डाउन दियो ओहेबले पायो क्या सर्ट डाउन फेरि
Marching up top, Liquid forced that fight because they knew they wanted to minimize the impact of this lord. Innocent spots out Carl, and Innocent will get
जति
out.
लेट त्यति गाह्रो है गाइज त्यति गाह्रो है एसआरजीलाई
Close to the base turrets.
They get to clear it out somehow. for now, this has been such a good game for Cram though.
Yes, excellent.
5-0-2 on the CC.
क्रामले खेल्दा रहेछ यार बबल खेल्दा रहेछ
Entries
क्राम
have been key. The use of the
2000
curtain
goal
ball,
lead छ
hiding
केटा
the
XP को
defenders,
बीचमा
fighting, making it awkward for them.
युम्सले के कहो क्या
I mean, they're going to keep trying every single time his cooldowns are off, right? The only time Liquid decides, you know what, maybe we'll consider what you're doing is when you're already in their face and they need to respond. If not, they're just going to flop over. And Team Liquid does not like flopping
अति
over.
मान्दै चाहिँ 8000 को गोल लिड पुग्लाइछ यार
7k, almost 8k.
तर टियरले कमब्याक हान्दिहाल्छ क्या फेरि हल्का मिस्टेक होइन
Game number 1 never reached this point. But now SRG have complete control over this game.
I feel like one of the major catalysts of this has been Yoon's presence on this show. He's just been constantly map marking, and because he has two other heroes with him that gives him global vision, well, no wonder Team Liquid feel like they've just been checked all throughout the game, because literally they have been. You have the Cho seeing vision with his own body, and then you have
Saul हेर न
the
यार
set, yeah, the ultimate of the Yi Sun-shin as well.
Oh, they spot. He double checks it. No way. He
8000 goal
double
lead.
checks it. Good
Wow.
read. Who does that?
Tonna.
Who double checks that bush of all places?
It's that feeling. I wouldn't be surprised if even it was Sanji calling, "Hey, Dad, I feel like someone's here," and yes, they call him Dad.
हे ड्याड के हो कास्टिङ
Dress the roamer.
जेपी ड्याड हो क्या जेपी ड्याडी
There's someone here.
Yeah, it just sounds like the
दुईटा ड्यामेज आइटम बनाएर चाहिँ सिसीले
One of the problems now is Liquid will have a wave that they have to think about in the bottom lane, handled by here by Crab.
7000 गोल लिड छ त्यही पनि त्यस्तो लाइक
By SRG.
यिनी भत्का छैन यिनी जबसम्म भत्काउँदैन फाइदा हुँदैन एसआरजीलाई
SRG having the less awkward
किमीले स्काई बनाएको छ
get into the second lord of the game, which might mean
3100 गोल लिड छ यार जङ्गलको बीचमा
He isn't even level 15 yet. So Liquid will have to really work for it if they want to get this lord. It begins with managing the minion waves, and then if they can find a push, then they can go for the full take. But with how well SRG's been managing the map, that might be way too tough.
I mean, we say that, but they're still prone to mistakes. Like Sakai is the only reason why he's 4-1 and 11, especially when he was 4-0 and 11, was because he just didn't check the bush, right? They just no resources to check it, and he just walked into OHEB.
Lord.
Now as they contest, right?
Oh, you know then?
Hey.
Innocent catches two.
Oh
They're
my
serious
God,
Phoenix
bro.
As well, but will they
मजा लाग्यो
commit
ओइ ला ओइ
to
स्याम
the
ओइ
fight?
धन्न भाग्यो यार धन्न भाग्यो यार म्याच एम्पोले लगाइदियो
It's a
सर
monster kill for Crab, and minus
द्याट
one.
नाइस है नाइस फ्री लर्ड फ्री लर्ड फ्री लर्ड
They still try.
अझै दुध खोज्दैछ यार यिनीहरू
They're still waiting for the bravest fighter to come back. Karl will now have to help share the load of holding the front while Graham is pushing the mid lane.
आज गोली लिएर कसरी यसरी अराउन्ड पाइरहेछ कि यिनीहरू
Right now, they've got a pushing wave.
त्यही त
down.
भने लामो
Net pushing wave on the mid. Top side, they can
सँगै बसिरहेछ हेर न ओइ
There goes the bravest fighter.
क्राम मर्यो
क्राम मर्यो
Down, it's a shutdown for Sanford onto Grab, but it is
इनोसेन्ट
गाइस
कसम यार
Easy shuts him down though, but that's already 3 members gone. With the flicker still
Oh,
catching
you-
Sanford. JP
Oh my god,
now
you
he's all alone.
गेम इन होला
He cleared.
इन हुन्छ
हुन्छ र
हुँदैन
Trying, he's holding. He's trying to go after Sakai to force him back.
Yeah, JP
There's
and-
the minion waves.
ए हुन्छ
जेपी के गर्दैछ
Now the only one
मर्यो जेपी
is the
ओइ
turret.
man.
JP gets
सक्यो होला
the
गेम
UG out, but there's still one
ओए
सक्यो जी यार
bursts him
Yes, यार
down.
डिजर्भ एमबीपी यार ओ माय गॉड सिक गाइस
Tell me this ain't like best goddamn series you watched so far. 1-1.
ओए सिक गाइस मा
Scoreline, SRG
अति खेल्यो यार यसले
competitive.
No better way to end this day of the Swiss stage.
Let's go.
When giants and titans face each
ओहेबको मायालाई यार कस्तो हानेको यार ओहेबलाई
Away.
कस्तो हानेको यार ओहेबलाई
ब्रो
This
से
is
गाइस
such a
अति
fun
खले
series.
खेले यार
You
म्याच
know, they get off of that. They're gonna be making their way off of that stage, but you can see that they're talking to each other. They know, like, hey, we
लाइक
got
सबै
it.
टोटल छोड्यो के
Yeah,
आम्मामा
maybe
तर
a couple
बुझे
of
के
goals,
भने?
but there's a big problem that we're
लाइक
not at-
हेर
we're
लर्ड
not
लर्डमै
doing.
8000 गोली भए पनि तिनीहरूको कसरी जित्दै रहेछन् टार्गेटिङ एउटैलाई हान्छ हेर नि त्यहाँ सँगै बसेर हेर नि
त्यही त यार
एउटैलाई
इनोसेन्ट त्यहाँ जित्यो तिनीहरूले इनोसेन्ट र सेकाइस कस्तो ब्याग लाइन छिर्दिहाल्यो
It
हेर न
was
मा
two
इनोसेन्ट छिर्दिहाल्यो क्या धन्न
Innocent and his mastery
ओए
on the sword
सेकाइस र
was
वेबको
something else.
सेकाइसको कस्तो लाग्यो यार सेकाइस र इनोसेन्टले
Ridiculous how good he
ओ इनोसेन्टले नि मिठो खेलेको छ 5-1-10 रहेछ नि त
सबले
बल्ल
बल
एकचोटि
हेरेछ
मर्यो
के
dove back to
Probably
back
ball
to
here,
back to back.
सबले बल तर सेकाइसले एमभीपी डिजर्भ गर्छ मा यो गेम त
Even more so is that what is
यो
considered
लास्टको पनि हेर न सेकाइ ओ कस्तो मारेको यार
down any
Tired
back. Sora sucks you in for an engagement. You can't do much about it. You
केटा हो
can't
एसआरजी र
use the
टिएल जस्तो है फाइनलिस्ट
to poke them out
M7 को यो पालिको M7 सबभन्दा गाह्रो हो क्या जित्न चाहिँ अहिलेसम्मको सबभन्दा गाह्रो M series जित्नलाई
Laning up until the very end.
Second
the
swing,
Vivian
true color
way too good
of fraud
for SRG.
Carol रे
So
अति खेले यार
already doing
टोटल सबै छोडेको यसलाई टोटलमा राम्रो यार छोडेको
Man,
मुलाहरुले
that was not an easy game.
सब तर छोडेर पनि म्या
I also just realized, like, as we saw,
क्यारीलाई मार्यो अब रेड बफ लियो लास्टै बेनिफिट हुन्थ्यो त यार
because how was Stormy was also layering and timing the fury of the Phoenix with everything else. Yo, Yums would get in a kick, the Liquid would want to respond, but they have to
मजा
space
आयो
out a
गाइस
little bit or they'll all get
SRG ले
stuck.
रिभर्स
So
स्विप हान्छ
this
केटा
is
रिभर्स
still
स्विप
have to
हान्छ
deal with- Most importantly, I feel like the most worth it ultimate here was actually the Mountain Chakra, the turtle ship toss of Sekai's. It was on point every single time.
He didn't whiff it. He made
So
sure
ball
that he
हेर्दा पनि
always
match होला
waited
Sekai's.
for the right CC to come
अस्ति
through
भर्खर स्कुल
before
पास गरेको
committing
थिएँ।
as well. And yet, I think the best part about
लास्ट गेम
this
कसले जित्दा जस्तो लाग्छ
Trace
तिमीलाई
so many times, literally about to die.
हेरौँ।
Trace
मलाई
sticks
त SRG ले हान्छ जस्तो लागिरहेछ यार किन हो लास्ट गेम पनि
iframes to do so.
Yeah, and they were just so decisive
Hands are good,
when they
hands are
had that opportunity to just end the game. That was a close call for JP. He could have
अति खेले
really
यार
clutched
अति खेले गाइस सेकाइले
lead
दिइहाल्यो
at
हुन्छ
that
यार
moment,
MVP
but then a single traceless basic attack
Brigida.
from Sekai's was already enough to take him down, and I think that goes to show how far
यो
behind
ब्रिगिडाले
Liquid
M7
was
सुरु
in that
होस्ट
game,
गरेको
'cause JP
एक
was
दिनपछि
the guy
100k
expected to
100k
tank
follower पाएको
everything
नि
or
त
at least
अरे
sustain
मैले पनि त्यही सुनिरहेको थिएँ यार
attacks from
M7
this
सुरु
guy, from
बित्तिकै
the other
100k
guys,
follower रे बा
but we can't really do that anymore.
I don't know if it
के
was also
साह्रो
like
यार
SRG,
टिकटक
because
मा
when you look at
100k
their lineup,
follower
with the Sora that they have,
Say
it
my
would
name.
be
Yahiko's
actually
chest here.
difficult for Liquid to fight
Sorry,
out,
तर मेरो
knowing-
chest मात्रै
fight
भित्र
out the
छैन है
turtles,
रे।
knowing that OF's already behind, they're always just going to be going 5v4.
तिमीलाई
5v4.
के हो
But what
केटी
happened
कास्टमा को
was,
राम्रो लाग्छ
SRG
ल तिमीलाई म
said,
चुज
"We don't
गर्न
care
दिन्छु है
about the
त
turtles, actually. We just want the carry always dead."
Brigida?
So as Gideon mentioned, the back to
Oh.
back to back to
एटेडना
back.
अटेना होइन
Guides
के हो
onto
त्यसको
the
नाम
carry really
एटेडना
well.
एटेडना
Liquid's chances
अनि
to
अर्को
go off,
रोज
it was a
को
different
राम्रो लाग्छ त
story.
ल भन नि त
SRG
यहीको
competed against Liquid for
Obviously
those
the
turtles
goated Rose.
successfully. OF would have gotten
रोज
more.
राम्रो
They
लाग्छ
were a bit closer to the damage department.
केटा हो ब्रिगिडा राम्रो लाग्दैन रे यार ओ माई गॉड ब्रो
It's really just the Kimmy, which at that point is like we really.
I don't like that
Yeah,
answer. I don't
and
like
it
that
was
answer.
somehow
Well,
shut
Rosie
down
thinks so.
by the
I don't like that
damage
answer.
that
अब
Roseले-
कमेन्ट कति
offered. So there was
रोजले होस्ट पनि
opportunity
बवाल
to
गर्छ
play
होस्ट होइन
football
आइएसएफमा होस्ट गरेको थियो
on
र
the
बवाल
same
होस्ट
level in
गरेको
terms
थियो
of damage. But since they got to snowball and they got the early game advantage,
ए
you
ओके
feel
ओके
how much it
You
hurt,
okay,
like
Garza?
those small
भ्यालिड भ्यालिड
phoenixes and all that.
एमबिपी सेकाइस सेकाइस एमबिपी
The baby phoenix.
Yes, but
Let's
even
go.
So, let's give it up for our MVP of
अति
this
खेलेको
game,
सेका
going over to nobody else but Sakai.
Overall
The
मैले
team again
performance
did
हेरेर यताउति
extremely
भरेको र
well, but making sure
रोजले
that
होस्ट राम्रै
one
गर्छ
death was his only death that
Sekai's
game
the
was
MVP,
pretty
the
difficult
Vice is
considering
God,
that
the
there were
Malaysian
4 to
goat,
5
the
times
school
where he
schoolले भर्खर
genuinely
ग्रेजुएट भएको
looked
फुच्चे
he was like
कपाल
on his
कपाल
last
सेक्री दिइरहेको छ त यार यसको
71
सेकाइसको
and 14.
यसको त
Made
ग्लो
the
भयो
most
क्या
out
हो
of his ultimates every time.
ग्लो
And
अप नै
you see
भयो
in the
नि
highlights how
कस्तो
important his Vice
कपाल
was.
देखिरहेको छ बबल दिइरहेको छ
Because now,
सेकाइसको
as we
MEC
look at the highlights,
2024
we
Finals
need to
MVP
make sure that we
$50,000,
understand
MEC
the situation
2024
is happening
$1
here
million,
on very first turtle contest. As you can see,
MPL
Sanford
MPL
hasn't
season
hit level
16
4,
अस्ति
and
भर्खरको
because of this,
final
so many
MVP final
important ultimates to disrupt
MPL
their
season
opponents,
16 को
especially
winner
from Stormy's POV. He gets to attack for free.
ISF
He's
number
completely
1
wide open
करोडपति
in
है
these fights.
करोडपति
You see
भइसक्यो
Innocent as well as Crime getting
ISF number
heavily
1
involved
ISF
with
back
the
to back 2 times
situations
ISF
here
champion
as well as here.
Let's go.
No matter what happens, you've already
Back to back
pushed
ISF
off
2
of
time
that
champion
turtle,
कोही भएको छैन
allowing
अहिलेसम्म
Sakai
केटा
to continue
MSC
to play
2025 को
free.
second
But this repeats
500k
itself,
prize
right?
pool
Oh
Every
shit
single one
man
of these neutral
MSC
objectives
2024
for this one,
2025
it's
got a
all about
1.5
getting the
million.
resources out of hand.
Bro, that was crazy, man. That was crazy.
The one and goated Sekai's the most deserved player.
Malaysian pride. Oh shit, man. Oh shit.
The Malaysian pride यसले आफ्नो परिवारको लागि भनी खेलिरहेछ उसको परिवार एकदम पहिला तिमीलाई थाहा छैन होला तर सेकाइसको डकुमेन्ट्रीमा उसको परिवार एकदम स्ट्रगल गरिरहेको थियो अरे
Oh shit,
मलेसियाको एकदम
man.
पोभर्टीमा बसेको थियो अरे त्यही भएर गेमिङ करियरमा फुल्ली दिँदैछ अहिले
As the game progresses,
W Sekais, W in the chat, guys. W Sekais in the chat,
JP
guys.
comes through, but no matter what, that traceless. you
Sekais,
can't do
the number one
anything about
jungler in the world.
CC immunity, allowing
हामी
him to
सबजना
get
भन्दा
free
सानो
rotations
सोही मान्छे
and
तर
contest every single one of
he's
them,
a goat.
even if he is behind. So Lance
स्यानफोर्ड त
Christensen,
पागल हो यार
tomato,
यस्तो
tomato,
पागल
they
मान्छे
say. But these fights
त्यही स्टोरी
continue
कस्तो
even
बाँच्यो यार
with
ऊ
small
त्यसले गर्दा
intelligence
बाँचेर
all
रहेछ नि त
across
नभए
the
उहिले
board.
मर्थ्यो त्यो
This is the one we must discuss. as the first engagement happening on this side of the map continues, we notice that the rest of Liquid are moving to the top side of the map. Now, moving to the top side would only mean one of two things. Either you are contesting for space
Emotional
here,
watch party.
or you are looking to contest space where you hop
अरे
over
से
this
गाइस को
wall
त
as
कति अस्ति
Frederick
एमएससी
to
भन्नु
try
अगाडि
and
उसको
take
मम्मी नि
over,
मम्मी नि
and
बितेको
try
थियो
and
अरे
take over, at least
his
get
mother
closer
died.
Oh
to the
shit,
wall pit.
bro.
The most ideal position for a
His
Frederick
mother
is to
died.
be
त्यही
right
पनि
about
उसलाई कति
here,
गाह्रो हुन्थ्यो
enough
अनि
to
त्यही भएर
contest
he's like
your
fully
enemy
dedicated.
jungler and close enough for the
कि उसको
retribution
family
in
मा
case
राम्रो
you
ठाउँमा
have
मै
to
राख्छु
go for
भनेर
it all in.
ओए
As the
यार
fight
लास्ट चाहिँ चित्त
progresses,
दुख्दो हो
this
सन्दा
is where it all changes.
सन्दा चित्त
Initial
दुख्ने
kick
कुरा हो
forcing
त्यो
the
चाहिँ फेरि
entire
गाइस
team of Team Liquid
तर
to
अहिले
move
राम्रै
to
गराएछ
the
condition.
left-hand side of the map. Once
We
they
gotta
get to
support
the
SRG
left-hand
now.
side, they continue to keep on fighting.
All
And
from
notice,
Nepal,
even when it
SRG.
fails, that's when
SRG,
decide
the
to
goated
call it off.
Red Giants है Red
It's about
Giants.
impact. It's not
Selangor
about
Red
securing
Giant.
the objective.
Selangor भन्ने
Once
ठाउँ
the
पनि रहेछ
damage
मैले
has
सेभन
been
भए
done, it's a free walk in the park.
Selangor
As
भन्ने
they
ठाउँ
shoot all
फुटबल
the
क्लब हो
way
क्या
up to
Selangor
the
भन्ने ठाउँ भइहाल्छ नि
take out that
ए फुटबल
EJP
क्लब हो
and close out the game.
भनेपछि रियल म्याड्रिड भन्ने पनि ठाउँको नाम छ
रियल म्याड्रिड बार्सीहरू सबै ठाउँको नाम त हो त कस्तो कुराहरू चाहिँ
सब ठाउँको नाम के थाहा मलाई म्यान
ठाउँको नाम त हो त यार। ए मान्छेलाई केही थाहा छैन रहेछ यार।
I'm not football fan, I'm Ronaldo fan.
Under their belt to mess up the team fighting flow of Team Liquid Philippines. And you want when you go up against
Spam
Team
SRG
Liquid
in the
and
chat,
they're going
guys.
for their front
Game
to
number
back,
3,
you
SRG
wanna
ले
mess
जित्नै
up
पर्छ,
their team
guys.
fighting flow. Maximize the crowd control that you
I mean
have because if you let them
TLPH3
run wild,
TLPS लाई
there's
नि
a
म
reason
सपोर्ट
why
त
they're
गर्छु
called
तर
the
I want
stands.
SRG to
It's
win
just
more.
this time around it was stopped by SRG.
And they had so many
Obviously, bro,
ways to
SRG
stop
कति जित्छ क्या
that.
TLPS ले?
More than the
कति
mountain
जित्छ नि?
shocker
कति?
that revealed so
पुगेन
much
भने?
information.
स्यानफोर्डले त गाडी किनेको किनेछ है केटा हो।
Do the
तर
same.
तिमीलाई थाहा छैन होला
So
TLPS यो
to
जितेर
use
गोल्डन रोड
the
कम्प्लिट
point,
हुन्छ
then eventually Liquid
Whoa,
actually tried
back to
win
back to
the round
back.
or find ways to
Golden Road complete
position
हुन्छ
themselves. There's still a
अहिलेसम्म
clear
कसैले गोल्डन रोड हानेको छैन है केटा हो।
MPL,
At the
MSC,
same time, as
MPL
the
अब
team fights
M7
break out, then that's
यो
all
M7
really
गोल्डन
gonna
रोड
be
कम्प्लिट
a
तुरुन्तै
problem
मजा आयो
as-
मलाई चाहिँ।
or it couples
Asian
itself with
Games.
more damage and then it reveals so much and then what do you do next because they
तर
could already
बवाल
have
खेल्यो है
seen
SRG ले
the outcome
कसम
of
केटा हो,
the
जित्न
round.
सक्छ है
I feel like we were
MC
able to
जित्न सक्छ है
see
यस्तो गेम खेले त।
efficiency
ग्रान्ड
of
फाइनल्स
the
SRG
team
versus
as much
TLPS
because
हुन्छ होला
of-
guys
as much because of
मलाई
the way
अनिकको
फाइनल बोसलाई
भर छैन।
खेलिसक्यो त्यहाँ एक गेम।
where the entry points are going to be.
Finals-
ओनिकको हाइप मात्रै बढ्यो है, केही गर्न सक्दैन क्या ओनिकको हाइप
It's
मात्रै
no
बढ्यो।
problem for
ए हाइप पनि बढी
Stormy
ओभर
of
हाइप
the
मा
Zidane in terms of positioning.
Overrated
Apart from the
भइसक्यो
fact that
ओनिक।
he
ओनिकको
alone
खै
has
मलाई
such
त
great
चित्तै बुझेन
positioning already as a
स्काइलर
player.
पनि अनि खै कुको
That's why I really appreciated that
के
SRG
भएको
was
छैन
able to win
यो
this game.
काइरीले जोतको खेल्दैछ क्या मलाई काइरीले यत्रो क्यारे हान्ने प्लेयर यार त्यो के भयो त्यसको एक्कासी डाउनफल भयो गर्लफ्रेन्ड भएर क्या Yahiko
गर्लफ्रेन्ड
गर्लफ्रेन्ड बफ होइन डिबफ भयो जस्तो लाग्यो गर्लफ्रेन्डले।
त्यसको गर्लफ्रेन्डसँग ब्रेकअप भन्ने फेरि खतरा हेर्नु पर्ने फेरि
ओए हो क्या ब्रेकअप भएर त्यसले एमएससी र M5 मा सेकेन्ड भयो।
Welcome back to my
त्यसपछि
side
लभ परिहाल्यो नि
report.
त्यसको।
Right now I am with Gorgeous, the assistant manager for SRG. Hey Gorgeous, how are you?
SRG
I'm good.
You're good?
यो चाहिँ जानी हुने रहेछ त यार, यो त अपोनेन्ट थिएन मैले SRG को।
First up, let's
यो
talk about the
Gorgeous त
boys
तर
inside.
OG
How
player हो
was
नि फेरि।
the
ए
vibe
assistant
going
manager
into
हो
the
Gorgeous
matchup
त।
today?
Not going to lie, the vibe is really tense inside.
ओए के हो नट गोना लाई भाइब इज
They want
अमेजिङ
their revenge really bad. So yeah, it's kind of tense.
It's very intense, and I think we could see from the matchup itself, it was crazy. It was very 50-50. We didn't know whose ball that was. Hi, boys. Good luck, Yums. Okay. Do you want to say anything to them before they go in? Anything at all? Coach is here. Anything you want to say?
गाइस SRG
यस्तो
Intense.
Very intense.
Serious.
यस्तो प्रेसर भएर होला
Let them
एनिथिङ
focus.
टु फेरि।
Okay, we shall let them focus. Now, what was the reaction of your team when you guys found out that
प्लेयरहरू
you
त
guys
चिलमै
were
होला नि
being
हान्छु नै भनेर
facing
बसिरहेको छ
Team
कोचिङ
Liquid
स्टाफहरू
in
चाहिँ
your
है नर्भस हुने भने
qualification match?
नहेर्ने
Because
हेर्नेहरूलाई
just
डर
now
लाग्छ
from
कि
the side of Team Liquid, they were very excited
तर
to meet you
प्लेयरहरूले
guys.
नि भन्छ नि यो
They
त्यो त्यो
wanted to
कहाँ
second
कोचिङहरूले
round
मात्रै
of
एक्लै दिन्छ अरे प्लेयरहरूले नि
Same
भनिहाल्छ
goes to
नि।
us. When we find out that
त्यही
we were
गेम
going
हेर्ने
to
बेला
fight
त
that
हात त
day,
यस्तो
because
जोडेर
was
नि फेरि
really
यसरी हेर्छ
excited.
होला नि फेरि हात जोडेर
यस्तो क्या त्यो अल्टरिगोको लाइक प्लेयरहरू आयो नि यसरी हेर्छ त पुरै म्या हातमातिर आएर प्रे हानेर।
Because Vicky said that. let's
मैले अब
win the
प्रे हान्छ
championship.
गाइज एसआरजीले जित्छ छन्।
But the boys, Stormy, Crown,
अल्ट्रेगो नि
and-
गोड है
and
गाइस
everyone
3 win 0
was
loss
like-
until now
Yeah, let's go. Let's face Tlph.
Let's face TLPH.
Alter-ego,
Now,
guys,
after
यार,
game 1 there was a savage.
अनिकहरू
In game 2,
म्यानमारसँग हार्यो है
it
वान
was
साइडेड
an
गेम हायो
amazing
अल्ट्रेगो
game
र
from the
म्यानमारलाई
side of
2-0 हान्ने
SRG. What is your hopes for game 3?
अनिक हल्का सेकिरहेछ यसपालिका।
I don't
फर्स्ट
know,
गेम
guys.
बुस्केटसँग 30 मिनट, सेकेन्ड गेम हार्यो, थर्ड गेम हार्यो।
Easy
कस्तो
game,
चाहिँ
as long as
हावा
we win the
पर्फर्मेन्स
match,
छ क्या
it's
सिरिजको।
going to be fine. Yeah, just want to win.
if you guys do qualify for the
कस्तो
knockout
चाहिँ- कस्तो
stages
चाहिँ
tonight
त्यो होला कि,
itself,
कस्तो चाहिँ-
you guys will be at kind of an advantage
I mean,
point
obviously,
in
अब
which you
as a
guys will
player
have
आउनहरूलाई
a
नि
few
के
days
भएर
of
होला होइन
rest,
तर
right?
कस्तो चाहिँ
How are you
डिसपोइन्ट
guys
भयो होला
going to
कि
use it? Will
अडियन्सहरू
you guys
एकदम
celebrate
इन्डोनेसियामा
the win
भनेको छ
tonight or
अब
no?
होम
It
ग्राउन्डमा
doesn't matter.
करोडजना
Win or
मान्छेहरू हेरेर
whatever, we
हुन्छ
are locked in.
स्टेडियम
त्यही त
भरि
यार,
अनीको
मुना।
गेम हेर्न आएर हुन्छ कस्तो
Okay.
And then we're
डिसपोइन्टेड भयो
going to
होला
celebrate tonight.
Okay, invite me. We go eat.
Of course.
Okay.
अलिकति
good
लाइक त्यो
food,
टक्करको
good
पनि
dinner,
टक्करको नि
and
छैन
then
कि होइन कस्तो
tomorrow
होपलेस
straight
तरिकाले
up
हारेर रहेछ कि
training.
Train all the way.
Yeah.
त्यही त वान साइड खायो याङ्गोले नि हान्यो
This
टिमले नै
stage
हान्यो
we
टिम
not,
स्प्लिट
कस्तो
we don't
अलिकति
win
होपलेस
yet,
तरिकाले हारे
and
कस्तो
yeah, we need to lock in.
We gotta lock in. I like that.
एमपिएलमा
I like that.
चाहिँ
We gotta let
चारजना हानेर
coaches and
अलरेडी
SRG
अहिले
cook.
आएर चाहिँ
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I'm cooking right now.
You're
Yeah,
cooking
the MPL
right
मात्रै
now.
हान्न
I
सक्दो
love
रहेछ
that.
क्या?
Yes, you are, Gorgeous. Gorgeous, is there anything you want to say to SRG and to all of the Malaysians that are supporting your journey here in the M7?
To all the Malaysian fans, I just want to say that just trust us. Please don't trash talk us because, yeah, kita orang pun, we also train
Please
so
don't trash
hard.
talk.
We also don't want to lose.
यो
And yeah,
यो
I
चाहिँ
know
नराम्रो हो क्या लाइक
all the
जित्दाखेरि
Malaysian-
लाइक
I
पुरैले
know all-
कङ्ग्रेचुलेसन
not
गर्छ
all the
हार्दाखेरि
Malaysian,
यसरी हेट गर्छ
all
क्या
the fans, SRG,
सब प्लेयरलाई
from
यस्तै हो क्या
Indo, Philippines, or
है।
maybe around the world. Just
अब
trust
टिएल
us,
हार्यो अब
okay?
टिएललाई नि ट्रास्ट गराएको थियो टिएलले त्यत्रो
Trust
जित्यो
the
त्यही पनि
process
म्याटर नै
of
हुँदैन नि
SRG. Thank you so much, Gorgeous. I am ecstatic to watch
अति
game 3
भन्ने
of this
Gorgeously.
series. So without further ado,
Please
let's
don't trash
Yes,
talk
yes.
us. We don't want to lose as well there.
today.
ओए यार मलेसियालाई यसले चिनाएको हो कि केटा एसआरजीले नि
Always good
चिनाएको
to hear from Gorgeous, now assistant manager.
नभए त
what a
सिजी
climb
स्पोर्ट
up the SRG
02 bracket.
corporate ladder.
त मलेसियाको मलाई
Hey,
कस्तो
bring it on. What's
मलेसियन
your favorite
फ्यानहरू
thing
मलाई
that
लास्ट टाइम
Gorgeous
मनै पर्दैन सब
My
टक्सिक
favorite
लाग्छ
thing
मलाई
is that
मलेसियन
from
जस्तो
all
टक्सिक फ्यान कुनै
across
सरुमा
the
छैन जस्तो लाग्छ
world,
मलाई
Philippines, Malaysia,
हो र
Indonesia,
मलाई लास्ट टाइम
SRG
मलेसियाको फ्यान
fans,
मलाई मनै
just please
पर्दैन
trust us.
प्लेयरहरू पनि लास्ट टक्सिक हुन्छ नि
Trust. Big trust.
मलाई त खै
That's a
कस्तो
good
मलेसियन
answer.
फ्यान
Because, I
टक्सिक
mean,
लाग्छ त
if we're
एसआरजीहरू चाहिँ
thinking
हम्बल
about,
चाहिँ
like all these different regions, it's like a celebration, some may say.
एसआरजीहरू हल्का धेरै जित्ने टिमहरू हम्बल नै हुन्छ क्या
Trading cards. It's
लाइक
a
भर्खरै
celebration
एकचोटि
for
जित्दा
all of us.
टिम
Bring
चाहिँ
your
त्यस्तोहरू
premium
चाहिँ
side and modern
अस्ति
tech together. Available this January. Head to play.com for early access.
Oh,
Grab
मलेस है।
yours and hold a real piece
अरू
of
टिम होइन त्यो
M
होम बोइसकै
series
पहिलाको त्यो
legacy.
त्यो होम बोइस कि के छ र त्यो
त्यही त
थोब्रा हेर्दै यस्तो
जोनहरू
दिनु मन लाग्थ्यो म्याच
No,
त्यो
she was
John
too
Chibi.
busy, dealing with the MLBB Academy, which has fully been upgraded.
Thobra.
अनि त्यसको
Yeah.
गोल्डन नेट्स त्यो देख्दा यस्तो रिस उठ्यो त्यो नेट्स
नेट्स त
Broccoli salad.
So every big moment is recorded. You can also rate trending topics and share your perspective. Whether you're tracking stats
तर
or joining
जसले
us,
ट्रास्ट गरे नि मोवा चाहिँ जतिको ट्रास्ट हान्यो भने मन पर्ने मोवा चाहिँ फेरि
understand your growth in the game.
किनकि मोबाइलले एन्ट्रीमा प्रुभ गरिसकेको छ बुझिस् भाइ
मोवाजीले ट्रु नै भन्छ क्या मलेसिया इजी सर्भर नै हो क्या एसआरजीले मात्रै चिनाएको हो क्या मलेसियालाई बुझ्यो नि केटा हो
This is
अति है
one, two,
फर्स्ट एभर मलेसियन च्याम्पियनसिप बाई एसआरजी
but, you know,
एमएससी मा
considering it's been a long year, long lasting
अभियसली इजी सर्भर नै भनिहाल्छ नि यार एउटा टिम मात्रै राम्रो त हो त त्यो टिमलाई कहाँ
come into
भन्न
yourself,
मिल्छ
you are
त
the real you.
तर झन्डालाई चाहिँ झन्डाले नै ट्याग गरेर नुन्छ नभन्नु भने
त्यो त भइहाल्यो नि त्यो त
पछि र सरी
Malaysia- मलेसियाले इजी सर्भर भनेर पछि मलेसियाले जितिरहेको होला
त्यो चाहिँ अति भएको थियो
It's like having a strategic coach in your pocket. Oh, I don't have a pocket here, never mind. But that's the AI gaming coach for you. But it doesn't stop there. When the fight breaks out, its consecutive skills feature lets you unleash a perfect preset combo with just one tap. So you don't have to do all that. It
त्यहाँ
guides your
च्याटबाट
strategy
चाहिँ
and elevates
फिलिपिनो
your
एसआरजी
execution.
हुँदैन
That's a
गाइस दुईटा
full
फिलिपिनो
AI
भएर के
powered
गरोस् के
edge
भाइस
from prediction to
एसआरजी हेर्न
performance
अगाडि
is the complete
इनोसेन्ट
package.
क्राम कहाँ थियो
You play,
कसलाई पनि थाहा
we
थिएन होला
carry, Real V15
त्यही त
Pro, the
टिएनसीमा लास्ट भएर बस्छ
लास्ट
एमपिएलमा
भएर बस्यो एमपिएलको टिएनसी जहिले लास्ट हुने टिम एमपिएलको त्यहाँदेखि उठाएर ल्याएको प्लेयरहरू पोटेन्सियल हेरेर अहिले आएर कोचिङ स्टाफहरू हेरि टक्कर सिकाएर यताउति गरेर अहिले नम्बर 1 टिम
All 5 of those seats.
त्यो फिलिपिनोहरूले भन्नु मात्रै मिल्दैन क्या किनकि यिनीहरू आइएसएमा फर्स्ट भयो केटा हो सबै मलेसियन लाइन हो है फेरि
हो दुईचोटि
आइएसएमा फर्स्ट
दुई वर्ष ब्याक टु ब्याक मलेसियन पाँचवटा लाइनअपले पाँचवटा मलेसियन जित्दै हो क्या फिलिपिनोलाई
showed up, they've been fired
त्यही त
up, people
होला।
have been going wild. And you know,
तर
interestingly
कस्तो
enough,
भयो
this
पाँचवटा
is-
मलेसियनले
I
नि
would
म
look
त
at the
हार्छ नि
crowd
सोध्थेँ
from time to
जितिरहेको
time. This is the game where I saw a lot of
Back
just
to back क्या हजुरमा
flabbergasted faces of like,
ल ल भयो धेरै एसआरजी को तारिफहरु
is this version of MLBB that I'm
अब
seeing?
टिएल को कुरा गरौँ न
How these guys are playing.
फाइनल बस अब
यिनीहरू चाहिँ फेरि फाइनल बस को के कुरा गर्ने पर्दैन कि त्यो औरा हेर ज्याकेट हेर नि तिनीहरूको
I don't even know where to look at anymore when we're
TLPH
in-game.
guys,
I think there's been so
TLPH.
many instances where there were fights
TLPH
happening
guys
across
खतरा छ कि मैले
the
मेरो
two
गेममा
different
पनि
ends of the
TLPH मा
map,
भोल
and
गरेको
that, I
छु
think, was mainly again
मैले ओनिक राख्दै थिएँ सेरेको मैले ओनिक राख्दै थिएँ यार सेरेले माथि भयो मलाई
Liquid will be very difficult on this
मैले
Well, I think
ओनिक राखिदिएको थिएँ यार
Liquid needs to make the
मैले TLPHहरु के हो मैं इनोसेन्टमा लास्टै लक
has
दिन्छ
something
होला
that has damage. Okay, sure.
लक दिन्छ
But
क्या
your
केटा हो
three laners all had losing matchups.
Yeah.
Every single one of those lanes had a losing matchup, and I think now Arfi is like, all right,
कार्डले
it is
जादु
clear
देखाउँछ दाइ
that
लास्टमा
we're
हेरौँ है
good
त गाइस
enough
के
to
हुन्छ
take
होला
advantage of this system.
ड्राफ्ट फुल ग्याप हान्दिरहेको छ है ड्राफ्ट चाहिँ फुल ग्याप हान्दिरहेको छ एसएचजीले दुईटै गेम
Match as we now head on.
कोच आर्केडिया नि फिलिपिनो है फेरि के
Ooh, expanding rivers.
एक्सपान्डिङ रिभर्स
Hey,
Reverse
expanding
cloud
river,
going
hey.
back to rivers. I was hoping we'd get grass. So as we head into the draft, I think I can speak for every Liquid fan and every Filipino out there. Take the Sora away.
टिएल एक गेम हार्यो भने के गर्छ हेरौँ है त टिएल एक गेम हार्यो नि
I do not want to see clouds anymore.
What is that?
I take it back.
र 16 ब्यान्ड 16 ब्यान्ड 16 ब्यान्ड
यो त राइभली म्याच छ यार राम्रा स्यामफलको
त्यही त
ए को हो त्यसरी हाँस्ने यार
All right, Count.
खोइ कास्टहरु के गर्छ
There's still a game to be played. We're falling full of adrenaline.
क्लॉड बैन युजोंग बैन
Leah,
फैनी
Sora
कारिया
being banned out by
सोरा
Coach RC from the
Sekai's को
side.
Fanny
Blue
respect ban.
side of Team Liquid. SRG on
Innocent
ban.
को
के भन्छ त
Arcadius
Innocent
decided
को
upon
Sora.
Song, the Claude, and
यताबाट
इभ र जुक्सिन ओपन छ है केटा हो मेज त दुईटै खुला गरिदिन्छ होला
लेन्सलॉट बैन
Still open in the
लेन्सलर ब्यान होला मोस्ट प्रोबेबली
कार को लेन्सलॉट बैन
Yeah.
जुक्सिन ब्यान
I remember Nemesis, it was literally
अब इभ लक हान्छ कि हान्दैन
ईव लगाएर लेन्सलॉट दिने हो क्या ओए
the entire series. Now first pick, what's up? Oh, dude.
कोचिङ म्याटर्स
के
कोचिङ
गर्ला?
धेरै म्याटर गर्छ गाइस
लेन्स लग्यो यार इभ छोडिदियो
सिग्नेचर पिके कार्डले म्या कम्फर्ट खेल्छ म म्या
Didn't get anything else. He did not get anything else. He didn't go for the garage.
चाहिँ कहिले चस्मै लाउँदा राम्रो
Wanted
देख्थ्यो यार
Lance right away. Didn't even consider the YSS. They
हो
said
चस्मा बिना
Lance.
ए
फोकस
कस्तो आँखा चिमो गरे हेर नि यसले कति आ
के
ओए
आहा
एक सेकेन्ड खोल
कालो छ त
ओए
आहा
के हो कचोटि आँखा चिमो गरेको यसले कसरी गेम खेल्छ
होला नि त
ल
अब
म्यान
त्यस्तै
ल यार 50 गऱ्यो यसले भर्खर दिएकोमा
यहीको अब कतिवटा गेम बाँकी छ यो लास्ट गेम हो र यो लास्ट गेममा गाइस बेस्ट अफ 3 को टीएलपीएस 1 एसआरजी 1 के हो कति जुम गरेको आँखामा यार
Ah, wait.
त्यही त नसालु आँखा हो कि केटा
Oh, yeah, well,
Yves
still,
र हिल्ला है
go up for the Hilda now.
कार्डको
Hilda.
लेन्स है कार्ड टिचको लेन्स लडाइसक्यो कि द लेन्स ब्लड कट
जेपी को प्रेडिक्ट गरिदिइहाल्छ केटा गाटो
Later on.
सेकाइस टेकिङ स्क्रिनशट रे
If they want to save the mid laner pick for later, they can. If they want to get their gold laner instead.
There you go.
just-
हाइलस लेट्स गो हाइलस गाटो हिल्ला
आइलेस गाटो हिल्ला जेपी के रिपल त्यति हो
Yeah, there's no need. for
सान्जीले के
them to
फाड्छ
do that
अभियसली
at this
इभको
point,
अघि त
so
फाड छैन
ओए के ड्राफ्ट जित्यो क्या ओए भाइ ओए
The guys can.
ड्राफ्ट नट राइट नाउ
pick up
अन्टिल
zero
इनोसेन्ट अराइभ
here.
I mean, I'm thinking what is good because there's only 2 bans at the end of the day for the side of TL. They can get rid of the Yishin Shin, they can get rid of a potential Hayabusa. This
के
line's
लिएला त
already been
यार
taken,
गोल्डनमा
leaving you with not many options unless you end up
यति बेला के लिएला जङ्गल लिएला
Hydran, for an example, and then look
जङ्गलमा
to play
के छ भने
Armlet later
वाइसेस
down
छैन
the line.
वाइसेस
This Hilda is the thing that's really
Lina
making
पनि
me-
हाइलस र
छैन।
लेन्स
Cram
Lina
might
पनि
just
छैन।
played in the EXP for
Comfort
all
pick
intents and
भनेर।
purposes.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a time that he was
ओएमा सिसी
always on that hero.
सिसी
Although they will be picking
CC
first after
Lela
the
ra.
next batting phase. So
ओए लियो यार ओए
CC
डब्लु
gets
प्रेडिक्सन है
picked up instead.
Sorry guys
I-
कोचिङमा चाहिँ मलाई रात हान्छ
I've been
फेरि
thinking about this earlier.
ब्यान बनाइहाल भाइ अब
Picks, 'cause it feels
ब्यान
like
भनिदिउँ।
such a great soft counter.
भनिदिइहाल भाइ भनिदिइहाल ब्यान भनिदिइहाल
वाइसेस ब्यान
मुभमेन्ट मुभमेन्टमा
The
Pop, pop,
Lancelot,
pop.
it's a CC and the
XP
Hilda.
त्यो
Yeah,
भयो
one
त्यो
thing I
भयो
like
हैन
about
अब
picking up
यिनीहरूलाई
CC
के
when you
चाहियो
see the high loss is that
एउटा
it's
XP र gold
just
XP र-
enter the
XP र
gold
जङ्गल
right.
भन्न
You're almost
XP र
always
जङ्गल कि त
gonna be
गोलो
landing it
जङ्गल
onto 2 people.
SRG को ban हो।
X.
Yep, the high loss plus
SRG
X
का ban
every
हो?
single time. And I think right now there's a really good
Yuzong
argument
ban
for
Arizona to
Nepal to actually go for a Uranus.
सेफली खेलिहाल्छ नि त भाइ
Yes, sure, you get from the Ionic Edge,
Uranus
shred
ban,
some
Uranus,
AR, but at the
Uranus,
very least,
Uranus
like,
भनेर
if your
Phobius ban,
lane- if your
Phobius
lane
ban.
is shafted
Phobius
anywhere,
है, Phobius है।
this is a pretty
Phobius.
good run around to kind of punish your opponent
Phobius.
by saying, you know what, we're just gonna sandbag you the entire
oh,
time.
oh,
Roll it,
eh,
man, from the side of Coach Arcadia.
त यिनीहरूले गल्ती गरेर स्ट्राइक स्यामफोर्ड घिराउने नलिएर ब्यान
Honestly,
गर्दै हेर नि
like,
सबैले
there's so much attention towards the sides of Liquid, and SRG are doing
म
such
चाहिँ
a
के
great job.
के भन्नु
at
म
limiting
स्मेरलाई
these
ब्यान
two
भन्छु
sides.
स्मेरलाई भन्छ SRG
Sides.
ओ युज ओए
In
मा
terms of pickings or
कसम
even in the laning phase. So we did put
काट
out that
चाहिँ
maybe
खाइदिन्छ
we
यार यसले
want to
त
prioritize the winning matchups, but now again it's the mid trio that's revealed to us so
ओए
far.
मा कत्रो जुम गरेको है युज पाथि
ए त्यो जुम नगर्ने अलिक पछाडि किन अलिक देखाउनु मजाले हेर
Yeah.
आहा
Will Team
देखाउनु
Liquid
खोजिरहेको क्या सबको
still be willing to ban out the YSS?
कत्रो जुम गरेको यार मा
कत्रो जुम
Is
गर्यो
it
छ्या यार
necessary? I feel like SRG, considering that they don't
को रहेछ
have
क्यामेराम्यान
not
हटाइदिए
much
न
to
कामबाट
scale with, I feel like they need to
Wait.
just
ह्यारिड ब्यान अहिले धेरै खेल्छ ह्यारी तर
उलो सेकेन्डको हिरो बुझ सक्यो नि त
Eve is already on. I want to see whether Oheb is
सेकासले
gonna
नोलान
get
जित्छ जस्तो लागिरहेको छ मलाई किन हो
छ्या यार यस्तो डिसाइडर गेममा नोलन भने अलिक कम्फर्ट हिरो खेल्नु पनि खेल्दाको
I
हिरो
think there's a potential here for
आइबुझ नि छ त अनि
ए आइबुझ नि छ है
But when I actually don't know where the CC is gonna go to.
अहिले हाइबुस लिएर र
जङ्गली लिन्छ ले सिसी फ्लेक्समा राख्छ
It's
हेर
the EXP
ए
goal.
जङ्गली लिन्छ होला अहिले
Think if there's another
हाइबुस
beyond the
Nolan?
YSS, if there's
Please,
gonna
yes,
के
second.
ग्याम्बल पिक लिन्छ र
कम्फर्ट पिकै ले कम्फर्ट पिकै गेमबल पिक चाहिँदैन हामीलाई अहिले
be fight.
हाइबुस ठिक छ होला हाइबुस ठिक छ होला
I remember seeing a team. Was it Chiku guys? There was one team that decided to go for
ए
a
चिकु गाइज
full
किन भन्दैछ है
fighter melee lineup. where
Freya पनि
it
open
was
छ है,
jungle
gamble
and
लिने भएछ।
CC in the goal.
फ्रेया चाहिँ नले
I think
प्लिज
the
है
more modern version of that is a Freya jungle. So Freya is still
Hayabusa?
Hayabusa clear,
They
Hayabusa.
still want to go for the mobile assassin. They'll still get the Hayabusa.
Yeah, gotta keep it safe.
Hayabusa!
Sturdy. Last two picks here for the side of Team Liquid as their fans.
Sanford के लापु लापु?
blasting the roof
Sanford.
off of the Exo Hall. They need a
Ka-
couple of
ka
answers.
teacher
लापु लापु
They don't have a way
लापु
to really
युरानस
stop
स्मेरुल्ला
it. They don't have a way to stop
अरू
the,
चाहिन्छ भने
Eve,
तेरितला
and I think the early stages of the game shouldn't be that bad as long as JP is able to peel off the Hilda from actually
Alice
interrupting
यार, ओए,
the
Alice
Liquid's
is
farm.
ए एलिस पनि लिन सक्छ
We're still looking for an EXP.
एलिस होला यसले अब
He's hovering Alice.
There's Alice.
Yeah, Alice would be great for
There's
an EXP.
X4, but I don't think we get to see
ऊ
that.
एक्सपोर्ट
Oh, what's the goal?
लिँदैन
later?
एक्सपोर्ट ग्रान्जर लियो यार वेबले
Interesting.
Okay.
ग्रान्जर
Enough, though. I guess this means
Prof,
that
so ठिक लागेन हैन?
TL's POV, they're like, Sanford, they're diving you a lot, but they're also...
Let's go, SRG एउटा gamble
Sit
pick,
on your
please.
own island,
Gam-
we're gonna shift
gamble,
all
gamble,
our
gamble,
SRG,
gamble.
प्लिज
to the goal.
के ले युप्स
I think
ग्याम्बल लिँदै एउटा
Could you still slot in
Gamble
Grok
pick.
here? Put
Innocent
the
Roser.
EXP, put the CC with the gold, but then up against the Granger might be
इनोसेन्टलाई
tough
गोल्ड
for you.
सिजन दिन्छ
Choose
होला
also
भाइ अनि
there
एक्सपीमा
I
चाहिँ
think no
के
matter
अरे
what, you
उयो
gotta
दिन्छ
have
होला
something
हौ,
that
के अरे
scales. Because
Lapu
this
Lapu
Alice
is
is gonna
big.
be too big of a problem. Like,
Yeah.
nobody can really take her out.
लापु लापु
सिसी चाहिँ मलाई एक्सपी जस्तो लागिरहेछ यार किन
Nah.
इनोसेन्ट जुत्तेमा मार्क्स हुनुहुन्छ मार्क्स पनि
Physical gold. Yeah, you need something with strong, constant lockdown.
के चाहन्छ मार्क्स छैन तर मार्क्स धेरै अप्सन पनि छैन क्या
The Matrix?
Possibly.
युरेनस
युरानस
CC in the gold lane.
They're
सिसी
looking
गोल्डले त तिनटै गेम फाइटर गोल हेरे इनोसेन्ट
intuitive style of play. It's like,
तर
I
राम्रै
guess
खेलेछ रे।
they want to make sure that
राम्रै खेलेछ
everybody
अब
फाइटर
has a
गोल यसको
form
मेन
of
हिरो पनि
active
हैन मेन त
damage
मार्क्स पनि हो
in,
कि फेरि मार्क्स
so
पनि
that the
खेलेछ
follow-up,
Oye,
no matter who the follow-up is,
Marcos.
must clean up.
You also have to
Knockout
count
stage मा हो
that
क्या
Team
main
Liquid
निकाल्ने चाहिँ
VHS damage are all in bursts and they're all skill based.
Support
So the
चाहिँ
Uranus
नि
does make a
त्यस्तै
lot of sense.
They might be able to out-tank it.
केटा
but I think both
ड्रप
of these
कसको लाग्यो त
teams
बब बाल
have
भनिहाल्यो त गाइस
role for the upcoming war.
अहिले चाहिँ मिड गेम पोटेन्शियल
Look at that
एसआरजी
lineup rating.
लेडियम
My
पोटेन्शियल
God.
रेटिङ त के हो ओए एसआरजी को त वाइल्ड छ त लाइनअप रेटिङ त
It's SRG sided.
Pretty
That's what-
SRG sided.
Yeah.
I don't know how true it is though. A 2 point off to 1.8
Come on.
counter index.
It's
We'll
out there.
see as we get into the game. I think that it's a lot more even than
ग्रान्जरलाई यो गेम किल निकाल्नु हल्का गाह्रै छ जस्तो यार
Head on in to
लाइक कसले जित्दा त एसआरजी ले जित्छ नि केटा हो अभियसली
SRG.
एसआरजी को ड्राफ्ट सेक्री लागिरहेछ मलाई
This is gonna be so
SRG
good.
the
A
goat.
great way to
So
end
guys,
this
देखा
3 banger. storied rivalry.
The girl
young
lens
as
slot
it is,
शान्ति को फार्सा
two
सबको
great
comfort picks है
organizations
मैं
backing
डॉल
them.
लाइट टीएल दिस डॉल लाइट
Now Yums is going to be looking to
Oye,
go
man.
comfort
his
picks
own
है
medicine.
टीएल को किड़ा हो
Failed to pick that mess them up
Grangers
earlier.
इसको एलिस
It's a
इसको
question of
फार्सा
how
सैफोर्ड को तो
well
सबै
can
comfort है
Liquid time the damage that they
I
have to
trust
deal in
Seika is
bursts
the GOAT
up against
player
a
ever.
lineup that does very well against burst damage.
Yeah, and the sides look a bit more stable now. Like I feel like they're able to manage it much more compared to how we were able to witness the past
Karam,
two
lane
games. 'Cause even
fritz.
though they did win game number
You know,
one,
same
it
with the
wasn't
goal
as
lane,
smooth-
goal creep.
It wasn't as smooth sailing as you
ओ
would
एपले खान्छ कि
Sisim
describe it to be. So
सिसीमा हल्का गाह्रै छ गोल ट्र्याप खान
maybe, just
ओ एपले
maybe,
खान्छ होला
we get to see a better form from Liquid in the early stages of the game.
जेविला पोक
I mean, in
Sekai
terms of
Tlph 4 पुगेर आइज र भाइ
alone, we're making sure that we are, keeping ourselves in check.
Wait,
right? As much as San
मिनियन मिस हुन्छ होला एउटा
Francisco,
मिनियन मिस
but
हुन्छ कि
crap,
सान्चीको
It's all about movement speed, right? I need to get to places. I need to do stuff all across the map.
काराले क्रैप
Stormy,
खाइदियो
Most importantly, not only doesn't we want to
Yum.
control this lane, but he
सिके
wants
स्किल
to
छैन ल्यान्सको सिके स्किल छैन
attacks on Sanji.
नाइस पोक
फर्स्ट किल हाल्यो डराएर
By Yums, man marking Karthese expected of Hilda up against an assassin jungle. Jimmy and Sanji having a tough time.
Wait.
नाइस पोक
Stormy
ओए
holds
सिके
mid-
सिके
mid-
सिके ओए
Sekai's close
ओए
by.
हान्छ
Oh,
स्लाइड
lovely.
है छिटो
That's so smart. It's so smart. It's so smart. You purposely show
Hey,
yourself
guys.
so they reposition
guys.
to the opposite
Uh-huh.
side. These guys
Oi.
can actually find Sanji.
हाएको स्याड छ
त जिपी छ के त्यहाँ ओए लगाइसक्यो सानो लगाइ
Actually commits. Oh, he goes back to Sanji, but the revitalize is there.
ओ माई गॉड जेपी
Saves him right at
Wait.
that moment. Kartizi, will he get to
ओए
find
नाइस यार कारो लो छ
त्यो लो भएको यार
Sanford still goes in together with JP. Force out the flicker.
स्ट्यान्डफोर्ड 4 पुग्छ यार टडलमा गाह्रो हुन्छ
Oh,
तर भ्याउँछ कि टडल
RNGesus gave
इनोसेन्ट आइसक्यो इनोसेन्ट आइसक्यो
sent Daddy
Innocent
JP.
आइसक्यो ओए
Manipulation.
Wait, you-
And also used onto two members.
Clam.
They have to get away.
नाइस रोटेसन बाई इनोसेन्ट
In terms of just a
रोटेसन
sustain,
फ्रिटर फ्रिटर
that's
कसरी
all
यसरी
by
रोटेट गर्नु
himself,
पारेछ
by the
इनोसेन्ट
way.
अघि
And
कि यार
the real
फाइटर गोल भएर
revelation from Stormy as they try
अँ
to
फाइटर गोल भएर
jump
हल्का
once again
एडभान्टेज हुन्छ
in
अघि
his jungle.
जिजी रोटेसन बाई इनोसेन्ट है टडल नै पायो स्यानफोर्ड ए स्यानफोर्ड
Unfortunately,
फ्लिकर
Smooth
हानेको
है, smooth.
यार कस्तो फ्लिकर हानेको कसले किल्दैन
under the turret.
सिकाइसले किल 2 किल
Both
पाउनु
sides
पर्छ
are not
यति
going to be able to
बेलासम्म
kill each other, and that's a big problem.
Wait, Stormy?
You need other people to get involved, and even Stormy is just like, I'm going to completely shove
Stormy.
you out this lane. Whoever gets a lead, let's just take advantage.
नाइस 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 टरेट गोल हल्का पनि
Stormy's
पायो
side is like, all right, sure, Cram, you can focus on getting that, but give me the gold. I want
स्यानफोर्डको
the
मिनियन मिस भयो
I like this rotation by Stormy. It helps speed up the cut. He gets a little bit of EXP himself, and then now they're also going to be able to get gold through the shielding up top. So great link up between Cram and Stormy.
What happened to the bottom lane? How is Innocent a full
सेकाइस
Yeah.
रिटी त छ सेकाइसको
Tries to
कारो
celebrate this
Red
really
gap.
buff. There's the better airstrike.
Yums.
Yums.
कारोले
With too
पायो
much damage
ओए कार
from
मोर्छ
Liquid
ल कार
Sanji.
मोर्छ कार मोरे मोरे
Throws.
लभली 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 लभली
Down. The damage from the Yuki
मिठो है,
shadow
मिठो।
kill was enough.
RNGesus was not kind that time.
Let's
नाइस
go.
वान यार
I
नाइस
was
वान
like, wow, that's pretty lucky. This
Oh,
one
yeah.
really unlucky. Two sides of the same coin, and the first items haven't even completed yet.
SRG.
अति हान्दैछ यो गेम ग्रान्जोलाई के गर्यो ग्रान्जोलाई हल्का गाह्रो हुन्छ
I
लगाइरहेको
think
छ
eventually this is going to turn into who has the more annoying EXP laner to deal with. It's either the Alice or the Uranus. At this point, it's a little bit even. But considering the damage output of the CC on the other side of the map, the impact of that CC makes the impact of this Uranus even all the more evident. Sakai's now has the Hunter Strike as well. Dominance Ice on the way still for Yums.
Can I just say, why are we watching this? Why are we watching that? We're looking at the two fattest guys slap each other around and be like,
Two fattest guy,
do
eh?
anything? Nope.
Oi,
Else,
Sekais.
Mario.
ओए
It's fine.
Let's look at something else.
We know what happens to the
सेकाइस इज गुड ब्रो
It's such a dead
Oi.
hit. Oh, now there's something.
ओके इनोसेन्ट
Moab.
Yeah, that's what you get for
Okay,
staring
innocent,
at Alex
okay.
long.
Okay, Carl
ओए
TZ.
स्याडो लागि सान्जीले
Oh, Sika! The flicker.
कस्तो मिठो फ्लिकर हानेको हो सान्जीले
फ्लिकर मिलाएर हान्छ कि यिनीहरू यार
People learn.
सेकाइसले पनि कस्तो मिठो हानेको यार आम्मामा
सान्जीलाई त यिनीहरूले त अति पेल रहेछ है
All
म्यान
about timing. There's a
क्राब
nice-
ओए
मा चिकन
Walked into the wrong direction.
मार्क्सम्यानको फ्लिकर छैन डाइभ हान्दै केटा हो
The orange buff.
ओए स्याडो लाग्यो
Chased by multiple
Oi.
members. The stun from
Oi,
JP
Sika.
fortunately clutched.
सेकाइस म्याप फर्ममा आइसक्यो एमएससी फर्ममा आइसक्यो सेकाइस
Look at SRG.
Was Sky's not
कस्तो छिरेको यार ओए माथि तर्स्यो होला यो वेब त
more turret
तीनजना
shot.
छिरे
Looks
लगातार
like Cram was able to block
त्यही
it.
त मा
Yums, he's thinking about it. really selling this. They're really selling this.
They would need to back off. They're not going to win anything. Here,
SRG
just standing
जीती
around.
रहेछ
They're losing bot. And they might lose this one big.
ओए FC समाति यार ल मरे मरे
के हानेको सेकाइस
कस्तो समातिको यार यसले यार
trying to stop him in his tracks, but just look at the amount of pressure he's able to apply. That's gonna be a tier 1 in the mid.
Bro, SRG ले जित्छ गाइस यो गेम
No, this is actually
जित्छ यार यस्तो बब्बाल खेल्छ यार SRG
कसरी हार्छ यिनीहरु यस्तो
one and two is definitely kind of dampening the senses down here. And SRG are getting away with a little too much.
रिभर स्वीप हान्न यार मा
Much as I want to see, you know, my
सेकाइस फायरमा छ यार केटा हो फायरमा छ यो फुच्चे
I think that Team Liquid, they're kind of dropping the ball. Like, they're making some weird motions across the map, especially with Sanji's
कस्तो
rotation.
बवाल खेलेको यार कसरी खेल्ने यस्तो सेकाइस मलाई सिकाएर भेट भाइ
Yeah, they're usually better at man
कसरी
marking.
यसरी
While Selangor Red Giants have taken control.
केटा यो फायर भने यसले सकाइदियो क्या यसले जितिसक्यो एम सिरिज यसले जिता एमएससी पनि केटा हो
ओए सान्जी मरे यार
जी मर्यो
Now Cram once
ल
again.
अब सक्यो यार केटा हो ओएफलाई त युजलेस नै पारिदिएको छ
ओएफले कोलाई चाहिँ मार्छ के भन भाइ ओए
Another kill, throne of ruin.
ओए
स्यानफोर्ड
मरे सेफो से मर्नु पर्यो आइ सेड आयो
Wo!
स्यानफोर्डले के गर्यो त्यो फ्लिकर किन हानेको
I think they're a little bit
खै
tilted
यार
at this point. A lot
सेकाइसले
of
त फ्लेक्स
aggression
हान्दै
coming from the side
यार
of
स्याडो
Team Liquid.
दुबादी
Unnecessary at that.
Yeah, no,
Sanford
it's getting
किन
to, it's
TLPS
really
लो
starting
हाउन
to
थालेको
sting.
मैं
It's
उही
sting
के यार
because Selangor Red Giants, they've already
TLPS को
made
सकिसक्यो रे जिन्दगी
take it back, but at this point playing from behind
M7
feels
final
really,
boss
really
is
bad.
down,
This
get
is
out.
exactly what SRG has been looking to do. If anybody's able to win a lane, you start feeling the influence spill over, and I think it started
ओए यार
too
Sanford
early
ले कस्तो
on
आउँदै क्या
for the side of SRG for Team Liquid to stop until
Sanford ले
roughly, I would say,
जोतको खेल्दै छ अहिलेको सिरिज
13 minutes. At the 13-minute mark, let's double check.
5000 गोल्ड हिट पुग्न लागिसक्यो यार
SRG have been nothing short of just fantastic.
1100 को गोल्ड हिट छ यार दुईटा साइलेन्टको
Away for Sakai's. He's been given a lot of information and he's made the most out of it every time. Shadow kill has been on point over and over again. 3 kills under his belt, but all of them incredibly impactful. Now up to a Malefic Roar as well. The rush. JP's gonna melt, Sanford's gonna melt.
ओएफले कोलाई चाहिँ मार्छ ओएफको ड्यामेज पुग्दै पुग्दैन अब ओएफले कोलाई
त्यही त मार्नै सक्दैन वेबले
A bit more time.
इभ र हाइब्स मर्दैन अर्को तीनटा फ्रन्ट लाइन मर्दैन
Innocent, if we were to look at
आयो ब्रो पर्फेक्ट गेम प्ले यार 3000
in terms of gold that they're
3-0-0.
up to do. And it's not like Team Liquid could just really
क्रामलाई हेर्न
go
यार
for whatever big play
जिसका
that
राजा।
they
मर्दैन
want.
एफसी गर्छ
Oh no, JP, down bottom.
जेपी
ओए कस्तो दुवाको
His
यार
pathway just to escape.
खाइस हैन हाइलेस खेले बस तलाई
Hear that scream?
जहिले हाइलेस खेल्नु पर्ने
The one audible person. The fact they were so nervous about it.
म्याचको म हिल्ला उठाइदिहाल्छु त चिलमा खेल भनिदिरहेको छ
Pleasure
21
if you are a fan of SRG as well as TL. Oh, this is gonna escalate.
Okay. Oh,
ओए
there's my
युम्सलाई
first
ओल्ड
one.
हान्ने यार
That's
ल
very
कस्तो
high.
ओए सान्जीलाई त मा
Looking
कस्तो
at
देख्ने
him
देख्ने
right
बित्तिकै
there.
सिकाइस त मा भागिहाल्यो
SRG
सान्जी
will potentially secure for
Odd हान्ने
themselves.
बित्तिकै
And
मा
also the members of Liquid so well. Innocent jumping in under the turret. Throne of Ruin.
Sanford?
ओए Sanford त ड्यामेज
But
पुग्दैन भाइ
there's
ड्यामेज
a
पुग्दैन भाइ
पुग्दैन,
ओए
पुग्दैन।
मर्यो ओए क्राम द बौला यार फिगर हानेर आयो यार
के चढेको है त्यो मार्क्स माथि युस मरेको युस
ला
ओइ त्यो मा क्राम ए पागल
कस्तो चढेको यार मा युनियनस लिएर को जान्छ त्यसरी यार
ओइ लास्ट सिनर्जी छ यार यिनीहरुको
मा युनियनस लिएर सेकेन्ड स्किल फिगर हानेर पुरा बात यार ग्रेन्सन
युस पनि त्यस्तै चढ्दिरा यार Marking it, innit?
Selangor Red Giants. Innocent's curtain calls have been well timed as well. And now Liquid can just stand
Oye,
and
अति
watch,
synergy छ
try
यार
to
SRG को।
defend. Athena shield for Yumsu. Also on this Hilda has been a nuisance. Though low
एसआरजी को कोच कस्तो प्राउड होला कि उसको टिममेट
when the
गेममा
bodies start dropping on the side of
त्यो
Liquid.
कोच त्यस्तो बवाल ड्राफ्ट हान्छ ड्राफ्ट टिम गेमै ग्याप हालिदिसक्यो ड्राफ्ट त्यहाँ
Skypiercer picked up by Sakai's as well.
Arcade,
Now
yeah, the
all
goat.
their base turrets are going to be
पुरै
enabled,
ब्रिडै हानेछ यार
and they'll have to struggle just to clear out this potential Lord Siege coming in from SRG.
मिडलिङको प्ले गर्यो भने
Standing in front of
ओइ ओइ
everybody.
ओइ समात्यो ओइ
मर्यो ओए
बाको हिमले कस्तो ठोडा प्लेयर म और
ओए,
ढाँचे
मा।
तसा हो
Execution, they have to pay attention to the Lord
अति
before
छ यार
it
यिनीहरूको
goes,
गेम प्ले त
and it will gain access to the base.
10 मिनेटमा इनिफ गइसक्यो यार एक किलमा राखिदिरहेछ है टिएललाई 2 गेमै
Shields
ओइ
and
मर्यो
protecting
स्याम्पोर्ट
more.
पनि ओइ स्याडो छ स्याडो छ त्यो माथि
Sanford stunning them, but
ओइ
look
लस्ट
at
वन
that
हान्दै यार
so
मान्छे
dead.
अति मिठो यार जेपी
Shut down. Over to Team Liquid.
Beautiful
हल्का
stuff
थ्रो भयो
there
हल्का
from
थ्रो
Team
भयो
Liquid side. Cram,
जेपीलाई
he's
थाहा
not gonna take
थियो
too much
यार,
damage
थाहा
just to
रहेछ
walk
स्यारो
away,
लाएर
but this
आउँछ भनेर
completely shuts down the secondary push, as now the holy shieldings are
यति
completely
थाहा हुनु
gone.
परेन नि,
The
आइलुस main
second
भएपछि।
lord is going to be do or die.
परिहाल्यो नि एउटा स्टोन हान्ने फर्स्ट किल त हो मुला
In the exact same position as they were, if not worse, from game number 2.
Someone tell Team Liquid, oh, that he's got to lock the in right
Grab
now.
it.
मारे कि हो
मार्दिने बेर छैन है
Carl TZ. Oh, the stun
हेर
lands
क्राब
onto
हेर्न
Cram.
टिएलको इमो इमो देखाएर त टिएलको
किन टिएलको हिमो टिएलको रिकल देखाइरहेछ यार ब्या
टन्ट जनाएर
यो एसआरजी चाहिँ अति छ यार ब्या
Completely outscaled them. They just don't
टिएल
do
एउटा
टिएलको रिकल
even
ब्या
for Sanji as well, right? He
टिएलको
has
रिकल देखाउँदै के खान्छ एकजना
buys anti-heal. But now that he's got the genius one, it's like, yes, I have a little bit of damage, but it's too
Yeah,
late when you
TL
already have so much MR on your side and a whopping 2.1k lead individually.
They all have to scramble to build magic
ग्रेन्जरको
defense,
के
but
छैन
no
ड्यामेज
one
चाहिँ
is
के गरोस्
answering the physical
0-3-0
damage
छ यार
of
ओए
the
बेर
Hayabusa CC, and the
अघि
Hill-
0-3-0 अघि
Honestly,
0-4
Azure
कति
has
थियो
no armor on the side of Team Liquid. They couldn't build it.
स्यानफोर्ड
No, Glorious Pathway committed. Sanford doesn't need to
Nah, yaar,
lose
के
the
गर्न
Liquid
सक्दैन।
anymore to say
Sanford
that
को
they
छैन
might
first
just
kill।
have to run away from this for
Oh.
now.
Innocent।
Though, as is, I said,
ओए
on
स्टोम
Alice,
Oh
on
my
Alice
god,
again,
flicker
and
bait.
maybe the revitalize had
नाइस
to
हल्ट
be
यार
as
स्टोर मिले
well.
नाइस हल्ट ठडा
Now
गर्थ्यो
they can guarantee a no contest on that lord or force a fight by it. And you can see that TL, they're so worried. They know that if this lord gets taken, it's game
TL
over.
is
As they're
done, right,
too far
sir, man.
behind. And Stormy, he's making sure, not revealing himself, but ensuring that key points of the map are
ओडेर हो यार यो
locked
त
off.
कसम बब्बाल हेलो गाइस
Now, it's
ओए
Cram once again.
Dear God.
How do you position yourself
वेभलाई
in
त
this
युजले चाहिँ
situation?
पार्दर गाइस
Easy. He just wants to take this
ओए
one
बाइन्डेड
down.
Wait,
बाइन्डेड
CC
बाइन्डेड
Denied. Another perfect
Oi.
curtain call coming in from Innocent. Now there's
Hey,
just a bit
Cram
more
it.
damage coming in, but when you see Liquid forced to run away, they just can't commit.
कति मिट
त
है
हाँस्दै
त
छ हेर त्यो इनोसेन्ट
Now,
ब्या
looks
भर
like they're
हाँसिरहेको
basically working on a taxing system.
Oh,
Moments that could have been a
बौलाई
moment,
सक्यो यार
but they
केटा
were
SRG
armed with
बौलाई
the Lord
सक्यो
in hand, and
ब्रो
Stormy
यार
now
टिएललाई कस्तो
ले
finally
बुक पनि
has
बनाइरहेको छ यार
learned.
के हो
All
बुक
these
बनाएर
tanks don't
हानेको हाने
lose.
गर्छु क्या
एक ग्रामलाई रोग है भाइ इमोट बाइक के दिक्दिन
For the side of SRG, but it's a different
फेरि हान्छ
story.
रे
SRG
अब जान्छ केटा मेरो नि युरानस
lead without
यही
a
मोडमा
marksman.
द गोड युरानस
With
एभर
great early to mid-game play.
ओए
Now
रिकल
Liquid,
ल्यायो
they have
स्यान्डमा
the Ranger. Is it enough? Is the force of damage
कस्तो चाहिँ टन्ट हान्दा है आफ्नै
The answers to those
इमोजीको
questions have to be yes if they
आफ्नै
want to be
टिमको
able
इमोट
to
देखाइरहेको
hold
छ
on. But all
सक्यो
signs
होला
are
भाइ
pointing to SRG.
सकिसक्यो 8000 को गोल्ड लिड छ यार 9000 भनौँ न
This game three.
सके
Let's
सके
see.
सर फ्लिकर पनि छ रे स्याम्परको अब कसरी सेट हान्छ
will they try to approach first? Sakai is
ए
using much
धन्न
ammo
ड्यास
already.
स्याडो लाइन यार
They will be dealing with the
फेरि
minions
मार्क्सम्यान
at the
भएपछि
Volt
very
मार्क्सम्यान
least.
नभएपछि यस्तै हो कि सिजै गर्न गाह्रो हुन्छ कि
Top, and they seem to have managed it to some extent.
गएको
डिफेन्ड हाने तर मिड फुट्छ होला
For another attempt.
सेकाइसको एक स्याडो लायो भने सक्यो क्या
बाइन्डेड बाइन्डेड
The curtain call was already committed. There's the real manipulation once more. It's countered by the better airstrike, but
Sanji
Sanji
मर्यो।
has nowhere to run. Fortunately,
ओए,
Yusuf
one
managed to
HP.
fly away.
ओइ समात्यो यार समात्यो ओह माय गॉड
थ्रो भयो यार गाइस थ्रो भयो यार
Defend.
This is the perfect scenario for
कस्तो
Liquid.
ठ्याक्क
They
कस्तो
now
थ्रो
get to come
हाई
back
क्वालिटी
into
बाट
the
निस्किने
game.
बित्तिकै
Now Sanji
स्टल
can get his
लाग्दिरहेको
third
स्याम्पर
item, and you have some
क्वालिटीको
real damage for the upcoming fight.
Nah,
But
yaar.
at the very least, they don't lose
या थ्रो
anything
थ्रो
off
हाने
of
टिएल
this.
यतिले एसआरजी
Sanji had to
केही छैन डिफेन्ड त भइहाल्छ
but
इजिली
he
स्टोर
did
मिले
it to the
गरिहाल्छ
very last second before he wins by
दुईचोटि
wings
27
down.
मरे
It's gonna be a
सक्किनु
long
पर्ने थियो
climb
यार
back
फार्म
for
पाउँदैछ
Liquid
हौ
though. SRG still hold the definitive lead, but that will help.
फार्म पाइने ओहेबले हान्न सक्छन् जस्तो लागिरहेको छ मलाई यो गेम
Oheb, Carl TZ
ड्राफ्ट
gets his
अपोनेन्टको
orange
त्यस्तै छ
buff.
एसआरजी को
Now we'll be back to once again to a counter defensive positioning. Again, the problem with a lineup that doesn't have a traditional marksman is now going to be felt by SRG. If Liquid hold out even longer, then this game is going to get harder and
फार्म
harder
आइसक्यो
for
भाइ
SRG to
ओइ
end.
लेन्सको बडी
Yeah,
छ हौ
and that's the scary part, right? We need SRG to close
What
out the
the
game. While they
hell?
still
You
have
can't-
this,
can't
while they
farm
still
guys,
have
huh?
this 6.8k on their side. It's a lot of money, but just notice, like Cram is like, yes, I'm quote unquote indestructible, but
ओहेबले
at the
CL
same
र melee
time,
pick त
I'm
बनाए।
realizing that Lancelot is kind of doing a lot of damage with the with at least the endless battle. But with the divine glaive already completed by Sanji, right? Even if he builds more MR, it's not going to do him much good.
See Halbert as well.
Innocent
for
को
Innocent.
तीनटा छ down,
Built now for this CC.
ओहेबले
And
10 tag
really
भएन?
gonna be in a world of hurt. It's understated, but the sudden spike, very late game from a CC with a C Halbert is busted, bro.
15 मिनट पिछ यार
Should not be fair.
Yeah, and we get to see the constant high loss
यो लडमा सक्नु पर्छ एसआरजी ले
call happen multiple times throughout
Lately,
the
it's been a little bit more of like either Alice plus X or even Lancelot plus X. Because Karl-TZ is trying to get close and deal damage. The moment Innocent sees him, it's just like curtain call. And then if Karl-TZ tries to get away from it, at the end of the animation, it's going to be someone else linked to that curtain call because he tried to get away.
Yeah, it's just there's not a lot of counterplay.
ओइ फ्ल्याङ्क हान्न खोज्दै छ बटबाट टपबाट
And I think that's the beauty of the. Oh
ओइ
wait.
जुदी
Cram?
ओइ क्राम मर्यो ओइ कसरी मर्यो
JP with revitalized, but Doom sends the guys from
Kasuri
behind.
more Cram?
Look for other targets as much as they
JP
can.
more, JP more,
Never
JP.
gets to find the kill on
Oi,
JP.
Sekai?
Shadow is
Not
only
Sekai,
committed.
oi,
They split
Sekai
the
is-
damage, but
More
Sekai
Sekai.
is still after Carl.
Oi.
But Carl-
Oh my god.
Oi, Sekai!
Say guys. ओए मैं काइरी पे आंदे से
The
Oh my
goat,
god.
man, the
ओए
goat.
लेकिन से कैसे ओए आइटम
Yums, Yums! Oh!
ओह
Carl is still alive.
डिफेन्ड हुन्छ क्या डिफेन्ड
Oh,
डिफेन्ड भयो डिफेन्ड भयो
man.
Back to the base, Karl-TZ suddenly comes out revitalized and rejuvenated. Forces Humes back. Liquid still in
से
this.
guys बाच यार
Wasn't
oh
there a
my
call to
god
close
bro
out the game?
Bro,
I guess
Kyrie
they
play
understood
आजा
Sanford
भर्खर
was
से
able to buy
guys
some
ले,
time, and now they need to guarantee this. So guys have 50% and fallen.
Okay. Will they actually
लड हान्न गाह्रो हुन्छ यार यिनीहरूलाई लड हान्न गाह्रो हुन्छ एसआरजीलाई क्राम त गायब भइदिएर यार मुला
Like, कसले हानेको त्यस्तो यार
just to escape? Oh, he gets stuck.
मर्यो कार्ल मर्यो
कारण
There is
नाइस
no way
नाइस नाइस नाइस
out. Sanford
लड केटा लड
to the base.
That's Lord going over to the side of SRG. Karl-TZ caught out. And a great angle
Nice
from
one, yeah, nice
Surprise.
one, nice one.
Great, honestly, amazing stuff from Innocent to block. He understands he's not just the marksman, he's more.
Okay. Right there, strike. They clear the waves
बटको नि भत्क्यो होला
as much as they can, but this is just the beginning. There's a Lord
Innocent ले
siege
कस्तो दुखाएको यार,
upcoming
man.
from SRG2.
सान्जीले फ्रिज बनायो
Carl will be able to
इनोसेन्ट
get back
चारवटा
to
ड्यामेज आइटम बनाएको छ इनोसेन्टले
इनोसेन्टले त कस्तो बल खेलेको फाइटर गोल पनि यार
Feeling this game's gonna go on way longer than we realized.
चारवटा ड्यामेज आइटम बनाएको छ
Because right
चोरले
now, SRG, the big thing is that their wave clear sucks, and all of their main damage dealers
सकाउनै
who
पर्छ
have
यसमा
physical
सकाउनै
damage
पर्छ
need to
गाइज
walk up
यिनीहरूलाई
to
जुत्ता
गाह्रो
बसेर
पर्छ।
मिलिफिक बनाएको छ यार यसले
Not a lot of immortalities left up, but they left a minion wave up top.
Oh no.
We're gonna have to clear it.
Okay.
Not a lot of immortalities on the board. Only both roamers have their immortalities. Sanford doesn't have it. Cram doesn't have it.
Gotta breathe for a second here. They're not going to initiate until that Lord starts
Nice
knocking
ace,
on
Tinder
that
Wake
base.
Singer,
Now, the
mid
real
lane
question
over.
is whether or not
Bob
they
Ball.
want to sync up these waves, because they're letting
नाइस
this
नाइस
Lord
नाइस नाइस ठिक छ
slowly
ठिक छ ठिक छ
push
इन हान्दै इन हान्दै
clear it up. They've
केटा
got
इन हुनु पर्यो यो लडमा
almost
जसरी
a
बलको
second
लिनु पर्यो
delay.
सुनमा बलको
Very
Look at
far.
that
ओए कत्रो ड्यामेज छ
It's a bit too much.
ओइ
But
सिट
there's
ओइ
like
स्टोरमिला
Karl-TZ
गयो नि
trying
त
to hunt down Stormy, forces out
तर गेम सकिन्छ गेम सकिन्छ
and he successfully finds
सकिन्छ
it.
र
एकछिन एकछिन एकछिन
Team Liquid have
सकिँदैन
what it takes.
मरिसक्यो
एकछिन
स्टोरमिला
ओह
Seems like they do.
स्टोरमिला मार्दै के कार्डले म्यान
Innocent's still there, but there's not enough minions.
इनोसेन्ट
Innocent tries to run away, but Sanford catches him.
ओइ भेन्जेस ओइ बेट हाने भर्खर स्याम्परलाई बेट हान्ने यार
नाइस नाइस नाइस
कस्तो लास्ट सेकेन्डसम्म त्यसले भेन्जेन्स राखेको क्या इनोसेन्टले
Have to defend again.
Innocent still had the vengeance. No wonder
Innocent
Sanford
ने
couldn't
vengeance
finish
कस्तो
him
last
off.
moment सम्म
The
पुरेको
minion
यार।
waves will get cleared up though. But Liquid
बब्बाल
are
यार
very
म्या
close
के हानेको यार
every single time.
टिएल त हारै मानेछ रे
Time, but it's not yet their
कसरी
time.
डिफेन्ड हान्छ क्या यस्तो वान साइड गेम क्या
We'll have to try one more time to end it.
Now it's dead.
Bro, यार
even.
टिएल त
Despite
फाइनल
SRG
बस है
having
एकड़ा
every
फाइनल
single one of
बस
these
चाहिँ ढाल्न गाह्रो
structures,
छैन
they need all
गाह्रो छ
5
एकड़ा
members alive and taking out a 2-for-1 trade each and every time if they want to punch above their weight.
ओ
Biggest
माई
situation
गॉड ब्रो
so far
कसरी इन हान्छ यार अब मार्क्सम्यान
so hard to get
स्ट्याक
the
आउँदैछ
back
30
line.
स्ट्याक
It's
भइसक्यो
actually
खेल
caught out.
उ त्यो
JP has got
ओएफको
his number. Sanford has got his number. Even
जुत्ता
Sanji
बेचेर ड्यामेज
has
हाल्यो
his
ब्युटी
number
बनायो जुत्ता
when it
बेचेर
matters
रन
the
माथिको
most.
छोरा
This lead that we see, this 5.8, it's just extra money for SRG to try and item swap.
ए
into new
पागलहरू छिटो सक्का न यार
Folks,
फाइनल बसलाई ढाल्न कहाँ सजिलो छ र टिएल टिएल पो हो त नम्बर 1 टिम इन द वर्ल्ड राइट नाउ
त्यो कार्लटिजी बिओडी बनाइरहेको छ यार त्यो त मैले कस्तो चढेको स्टोरीमा थियो यार
ओ कार्डको के फुल ड्यामेज हो ल म्या
There's no point.
एउटा क्विन विङ्स मात्र बनाइरहेको छ
I can sit on it. I'm the analyst, man.
No,
I'm having the time of
card
my
full
life.
damage
And I also
खेलाइ
need to
sir.
be, but I need to
रुट
win
फोर्स
this
किन नभने
game.
कार्डहरूले
With full items
try their
all
damage
across
against
the
what
board. I am a little curious about how
केटा
many
लाइक पनि हान्नु गाइस स्ट्रिम लाइक पनि गरौँ गाइस
Same goes for
लाइक हान्नु सब्स्क्राइब पनि हान्नु केटा हो
set like 3 different times. So I'm thinking is I'm
Bro,
guessing
TL ले
20
comeback हान्नु
something,
सक्यो
21.
यो
I'm
गेम
guessing somewhere
comeback हान्यो भने
around
त
40
मलाई
because
लास्ट डे
a lot of times where there are a lot
डेडली
of
हुन्छ comeback
there's still a good amount of health.
यो गेम त comebackable game पनि हैन क्या यार यो त
They just drop like flies.
comeback नै हुनुपर्ने गेममा अब
SRG are
हेरौँ
going to
के
be looking to
हुन्छ
rush this Lord.
अब लर्ड फाइट के हारेको गेम के गर्दो रहेछ टियोले एउटा इनिप्सन ल कसरी गर्दो रहेछ हेरमा
यिनीहरू जुत्दैमा अहिले जुत्छ हेर्न अहिले जुत्छ कि टप वेभ
Throne of Ruin committed.
अहिले जुत्ने अहिले जुत्छ ओइ
But there's
नाइस
no manipulation. Catching JP.
सेकेन्ड मर्यो सेकेन्ड मर्यो यार
He gets bursted down just like
my
that.
God.
Oh my goodness, Sanji and
Lord,
OM just
second
shared
one
the same
again.
brain
What a-
cell targeted the same guy
ब्रो
blindfolded.
कस्तो जुदेको यार ओ माय गॉड
Scarier.
ब्रो यिनीहरूले होइन टपको वेभ
Still a lot of
टपको वेभ माथि माथि नै हुने बेला जुदिहाल्यो कि एउटा वेभ प्रेसर हुन न अगाडि
Marked very well. Yum's even guiding.
त्यही त यार कस्तो ग्याम्बल 40 स्ट्याक भइछ यार
Forced to scramble.
Stormy?
They force him out. Sanji. Oh,
Oi.
he's flicking forward. He's greedy.
सान्जी
Stormy's has
इमो
ओइ
इमो
बाइन्डेड बाइन्डेड
Oh, tries to
Sanji,
Imo
steal
किन्छ
it, but he
Sanji.
has
Oh,
JB,
the winter crown. JB mortality
Wait,
pop might not get
the
to
Lord.
क्रामले नाइस गरेछ नाइस जोन
नाइस लर्ड 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 नदै लर्ड नदै
Crab is
Crab!
defending them.
Crab!
Actually defending
Crab!
them. Mortality from Moab. Sanji trying to
क्रेब ओइ ल
secures the Lord.
ओइ कसले लर्ड पायो
Falls. Yum takes him down.
कसले लर्ड पायो कसले लर्ड पायो
Time, how much time? 12 seconds, 12 seconds.
कसले लर्ड पायो ओइ
They grab the Lord. They can march out with it, but SRG might just be able to stop it as it marches out.
कसले लर्ड पायो
Deal with the waves. We have to deal with the waves first.
Spawning. It's too late.
ए
It's
कारले
too
लर्ड
late.
पाएको मलाई चोरेज लागिरहेको एकछिन
An amazing defense, an amazing
my
attack
God.
coming in from both of our teams as finally the score evens up.
Bro, a comeback
It's
happen
16.
though.
Look at that goal lead. 6K turning down back into 1.9.
We didn't get
कारले लर्ड लग्यो यार
but Carl's easy getting the Lord. Yum.
Use was
Crab
against
माथि
the
थियो
Moab. Sakai's trying to follow
Wait.
up with the throne of ruin. Might just make it.
युम्स मर्यो युम्स मर्यो
स्ट्याफोर्ड मर्यो युज मर्यो
नाइस नाइस डिफेन्ड डिफेन्ड Stormy. नाइ मोर स्टोर्मी
Well played.
Lord के Lord Lord
They're trading bodies to buy time, and right now, time is everything that they need other than a wave clear. That's good enough. And so, guys, you'll be able to clear this
Bro,
out.
यार
He's
कसरी
fast, but
चाहिँ comeback
honestly,
हान्नु?
Liquid
यार कसरी
really
गेममा
showing
चाहिँ
some
यार
grit.
They are holding
You
on by their fingertips.
40 stack पाइसक्यो
Every
ग्रेन्जरले
time, 44 stacks
44
on the
stacks.
Sky Players, so 714
गाइज यार टिएलले कसरी होल्ड गरिरहेछ
passive.
अहिलेसम्म यो त
And there
फकिङ
are
कमब्याकै
no
नहुनुपर्ने
first
गेम
tier
थियो
towers down just yet on the
Shit.
side of SRG. It has been 23 minutes of Selangor.
Absolute
Red
sin, man,
Diamonds
guys, absolute sin,
domination.
एब्सोल्युट
man.
सिनेमा है यो गेम त
And more than half of that is them being
हेराइस अनि कसरी खेल्ने भनेर
unable to end this game number 3.
It's the nature of the composition. Their wave clear has never
Bro, यार वाइल्ड यार यो गेम त
Snowballing is, but closing out a game requires different tools which they don't have access to. However, Team Liquid, they're very good at sieging. They have the exact tools, but they need to get all the way to the enemy inhibitor if they want to enact that plan. Up until this point, they're just waiting for
टिएलहरूले
SRG
के
to
गराएछ
fight
भने होइन
around
यिनीहरूको
this one.
इनिभिटर छैन नि त अनि इनिभिटर यिनीहरूको वेभ म्यानेज भएको बेलामा जुत्दिरहेछ कि पुरै फाइट फोर्स गराएछ
Same.
From SRG.
एसआइजीले चाहिँ के गर्नु पऱ्यो होइन उसमा वेभ म्यानेज गर्नु पऱ्यो वेभ म्यानेज गरिसकेपछि अनि त्यसपछि हामी जितेर छ भने मात्रै जुत्नु पऱ्यो क्या अनि त्यसपछि वेभ म्यानेजमा युज गर्नु पऱ्यो
And
क्या
just take it straight
त्यही
to
हल्का
them.
पछाडि बस्नु पनि यिनीहरू कस्तो कसरी मरेर
बर्डमा दुईजना देख्यो बर्डमा दुईजना देख्यो
Too much damage. Glorious Path
Oh,
also.
Carl?
Then Carl TZ fortunately still
Boy,
makes
ओइ
it.
मा
man.
बर्डमा दुईजना
Will
देख्ने
be
बित्तिकै
gone
जुत्दियो
for
त्यहाँ
this
मा
Lord take, however.
Okay, all right.
न यार दुईटै टिम खतरा यार इनोसेन्टले के खेल्दा 509 छ इनोसेन्टको ड्यामेज पनि कत्रो हान्दैछ यार लेट गेम पनि कस्तो एक्टिभ भइरहेको थियो
Yep, he bought rapid
या होइन इनोसेन्टको ड्यामेज ओइ फेरि अल्टी आयो इनोसेन्टको
What is he gonna do and what is he gonna try?
इनोसेन्ट
अँ यो
To Innocent.
Oh my god!
ओइ म्यान ओइ मर्यो
Moab is down, though.
ए स्टोर्मी मर्यो ओइ डबल किल हान्यो कार्डले
For Carl. Sanford finds the kill on
Wait,
Sakai
no.
as well. But Sanji's all alone here up top. Does he
भाइ
have
कार्डले
the
दुईजना
place
मारिदियो
to
पछाडि
run?
यार
He might not actually get
म
home.
सक्दिनँ यार यस्तो गेम ह्यान्डल गर्न
Will take
सक्दिनँ
the
यार
kill.
के हो यार यो फेरि लामो भयो यार यो
It's not over.
What
Wants
the
to give this up.
कार्डले हेर हाँस्लो हाल्दैछ यार
These are two teams who are not facing elimination.
फक म्यान
A giant and a titan looking to make it to the knockouts.
ओ लडा क्र्याब हेर्न
And Yums did
त्यसले त इमोट त छोडेकै छैन कि
Sanford and Carl trying their best. He gets to secure the purple objective.
क्र्याबलाई हेर्न यार के हो
क्र्याबले
यार
लडै हान्यो दिएको छैन बोल
The Lord
They can't afford it. And the problem is that Liquid doesn't
हाँसु यार मलाई ट्र्याप दिएर
to just
बिना 30 मिनेट पुग्ला है गाइस
find that moment to be able to start pushing back against their opponents because their waves, the maintenance, the chores, the duties.
Scrum गइसकेको उता
लड हान्यो होला भनेर क्या
क्रामले लड
टिएलपिएल एउटा पनि टरेट भत्काउन सकेको छैन हौ केटा
एउटा टोरेन्ट भत्के छैन यसो ल ल
25 मिनेटमा गेममा कसरी टिकिरहेको थियो एउटा कस्तो के खेल्दैछ यार केटा यो स्विच स्टेज हो यार अझै नकआउट स्टेज पनि पुगेको छैन क्या
ज्यान दिएर खेल्दैछ बाजुको छ स्विच स्टेज
स्विच स्टेज चाहिँ यस्तो भइरहेछ यार ओए जेपी एक्लै देख्यो घोडालाई हान्यो एक्लै देख्यो घोडालाई
both of these teams genuinely play scared. Like they're actually nervous to walk up into these bushes. They're actually nervous to take any little bit of damage because that could be the game-winning play.
Okay.
बॉट में एलिस देखे जूत ओए इनोसेंट ओए सांजी बोरे मोरे सांजी
नाइस है
सांजी बोरे
सांजी मरे अब चिया खाएर हुन्छ सांजी 1 मिनेट मरेछ यार
They might have just bought themselves another 5 minutes.
तर लड हान्न सक्छ
ओए स्याम्पल लग्यो
यार तर इनोसेन्ट ओ माय गॉड विन्टर हान्न पाएन ओए मरे मारे नाइस सक्यो न सरे हान्ने को त
फेरि तोरै छैन यार इनोसेन्टै छैन कि
तीनटा वेभ आइरहेछ सकिन्छ होला तर टोरेट भित्र छिन दिनु भनेर मिनेट भित्र
ओए स्ट्रङ मिलले हान्नु पर्ने हो ओए कस्तो ड्यामेज खाएको यार
त्योमा हानेको भए चाहिँ म सकिन्थ्यो यार मर्छ पनि मर्छ lovely gameplay by SRG है
absolute cinema है अति भयो गेम चाहिँ नदिजनाको
damn bro damn ओए खुसी नै भइरहेछ त यो त
कस्तो चाहिँ गेम भएको यार आम्मा
क्वालिफाई फर नकआउट स्टेज है केटा यिनीहरू हाँस्दै छ यार अझै
रमाइलो भयो होला रमाइलो गेम भयो के छैन हामी नि आउँछौँ नि चाँडै भेट्नुपर्छ गरेर फेरि भेटौँला नि तिमीहरू यतै त हुन्छ नि गर्ने
हाँस्दै छ यार सेटबोर्ड जिजी गाइस एब्सोल्युट सिनेमा
कस्तो खतरा गेम भयो क्या यिनीहरू दुईजना बिच यार जिजी यार टिएलले तर कसरी त्यत्रो होल्ड गरे यार टिएलले कसरी त्यत्रो होल्ड गर्छ यार त्यत्रो हारिरहेको थियो यार टिएलले गाइज यार त्यत्रो यतिसम्म पुऱ्याउनु भने लास्ट ठुलो कुरा
क्र्याबलाई हेर्नु न
क्र्याबको हारिरहेको
गाह्रो रहेछ क्र्याब त
91 क्राम है 91 है
91 यसो नम्बर पनि राख्नु पर्ने यार कस्तो भल्यो
बस नि नाको जर्सी ज्याकेट नि
सही त यार
द स्ट्रङ्गेस्ट टिम अफ मलेसिया इन द हिस्ट्री अफ मलेसिया है द स्ट्रङ्गेस्ट टिम मलेसियाको यस्तो स्ट्रङ कहिले पनि भएको थिएन हिस्ट्रीमा एमएलको
फुटबल टिम हो म्या त्यही भएर जर्सीको नम्बर हो यो स्ट्यान्डफोर्डले हग्यो क्या स्टोरमा पकड भयो के हुन्छ होला यार वेभलाई हेर्नु कस्तो चढेको यार वेभलाई कस्तो चढेको क्रामले आमा युराजलाई मान्नै सक्दैन क्या यो ग्रान्जरहरू जस्तो
युरेनसलाई अति है म्या
त्यही पनि ओइलले 6 किल कसरी पायो यार त्यो त यहाँ लेन्सलट बाजी भए चाहिँ के हुन्छ होला कारणले मर्यो
almost grand finals level performances from these two.
कस्तो almost grand final level grand final moment थियो भर्खर होला त्यस्तो खतरा गेम
grand final ले हो यार हजुर
Hear their declaration as they walk to the knockout stage with Rose with them. It's a guy's story.
guys interview सुन्दै भयो अनि all in the stream interview सुन्दै पाइछ
to SRG.
Nice try at TLPL ले कत्रो होला नि तर
TLले जित्यो तर साजिले
officially qualifies for the knockout
Reverse sweep guys, reverse sweep.
This was a qualification game that felt like an elimination, and that
Action now,
itself
action.
is grand finals worthy. Boys, congratulations. Innocent, how do you feel like being the second team to officially qualify for the knockout stages?
Well deserved, very SRG,
We're
well
happy
deserved.
because it's not like before that we're fighting for our life to enter the playoffs, and now we're just being consistent.
Yes, the tables definitely have turned compared to their journey in the M6 last
You're
year.
just being
in which
consistent,
they
eh,
were
guys?
placed in a do or die situation.
भर्खर
This time
M7
they
start
stood
मात्रै भइरहेछ
tall
क्या
and is still on a very convincing win streak for this M series.
रोक
Now,
guys, म
Stormy,
खाजा लिएर आउँछु
how
एकछिन.
important is this win for SRG, especially since we know
This
that
is
TLPH
tic-tac
is
बुढाले
one
गर्नु
of
पर्यो
the
draft रे.
hardest contenders
तर
you
यसो
guys
draft हेर्ने हो
ever
भने त
faced
यार.
in your journey.
एसआरजी को ड्राफ्ट
important for us
राम्रो
so we
गरे
can test our
एक्चुअली
limits, and we're happy that win today because we can
लाइक
get more
ड्राफ्ट
rest.
कोचिङ स्टाफले
Yes,
धेरै म्याटर
definitely
गर्छ
there is
गाइस
more
गेम
rest
जित्नेमा.
involved. How are you guys planning to
तर
spend
टीएलले लास्ट
your,
राम्रो खेलेको यार.
prolonged or extended
तर ड्राफ्ट
rest because you guys
युरेनसलाई
qualified
मार्ने
early?
हिरै भएन. फार्सा
kurang nak
ग्रेन्जर
celebrate
लेस्लोटले
ataupun
एउटा
spend
युरेनसलाई
korang
कसरी
punya
मार्छ
off
कि
day.
मिल्दै मिल्दैन कि त लुनोक्स
Dengan
हुनु पर्यो कि
Dido.
क्यारी हुनु पर्यो कि
Sleeping is
क्लडै हुनु
very
पर्थ्यो.
important, and I feel like a
ग्रेन्जरले
lot of the
युरेनसलाई
pro
मार्नै
players
सक्दैन
actually
कि
lack
फार्सले
sleep,
मार्दै
especially
पर्दैन.
during the
त्यो भएर
tournament
क्रामले
season.
कस्तो हाने त अनि.
Now, Cram. Just now I interviewed Atemich and I also interviewed Gorgeous. Now both sides
तर
said that you guys were
लास्टै
very happy
खतरा
to be meeting
लास्टै
TL
खतरा होल्ड गरे क्या
in this
टीएलले
qualification
त्यत्रो होल्ड गर्नु
stage.
नै लास्टै
Do
ठुलो
you
कुरा
feel
हो.
like you finally have gotten your revenge
एउटा
against
पनि
TL
एउटा पनि
after
टोरेन्ट
all the
पास
past
त्यही
results
पनि
that you guys have had?
The goat
To
TL.
be honest, I was really disappointed in our game one, but I'm so happy to my teammates because we get bounced back from the loss.
Yeah, the bounce back was really amazing.
Coach
in that
Arcadia,
last
the
game.
mastermind
oh my gosh,
behind
I think
SRG
everybody
win.
was at the edge of their seats. And of course, guys,
केटा ड्र अहिले हुने हो
how
कि
did
के हो?
you
ड्र हुन्छ कि
prepare for
हुँदैन?
actually facing with the
के को
GOAT?
draw?
Track record wise, it's
Swiss
not
chess को
looking too
draw?
good for the side of SRG.
होइन,
But
होइन.
how was the preparation like?
त्यो आज
today?
हारेको यस ड्र हुन्छ होइन?
I
के हो?
think what I did, I just keep watching their games and try to do some review what they always do and
Guys,
what
मेरो
can
चाहिँ मोमो
we
आइसक्यो
counter
मोमो अब मोमो खाने
their
हो स्ट्रिम
rotation
सकाएर
kind of thing lah. So basically,
मोमो आइसक्यो मोमो.
most of it just
ल गाइस म चाहिँ
analysis,
स्ट्रिम एन्ड
you know,
गरेको.
gameplay like that.
Ah, you really locked in and made
Draw
sure
and
to
मासुरको
watch
स्ट्रिममा
and
जाऊ
do
गाइस
what
यसले
you
स्ट्रिम
could
गर्छ होला.
in order to secure a win up against the
मासुरको
GOAT.
Draw
स्ट्रिममा
हुन्छ कि
जाऊ.
Yes.
भयो भने म चाहिँ एन्ड
One last
गरिदिएँ
thing
गाइस.
before
बाइ
I
बाइ गुड नाइट.
forget, an honorable mention
Bye bye.
to Game 1
guys. Good night.
Sora.
See you guys
Innocent.
tomorrow.
Let's just talk